Starting up the stream. Looks like Mary's here. So, Katraka, you would be up to do the journal. Are you okay for that?
I would like to switch for someone because I'm sick.
Alright, is anyone else interested in doing it? Would you like me to roll for it?
I'm always happy to do it. If no one wants it. I'm also
Thank
always
you.
happy to cede to anyone else who wants it.
Inspiration points, alright.
I like them. I'm just not confident I can do it today.
Alright.
Reasonable.
So, Sim, I'll put you down. Mary, you're here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. So, Anna Kate, you were the last week's scribe. Do you want to give us a quick recap?
Sure. Alright, we were having no luck with the Shatterkai prisoner, and while Terra suggested trying to bribe him, Sim felt that money would not have much sway over a fanatic. So we decided to leave him for the time, but after a few days, maybe let him go and follow him, see where he goes. So we went to the cathedral to prepare for the summit. Elodie arrived with her undead entourage lurking outside. She was worried that the vampires would cause trouble. We informed her of the Shatterkai threat. I still don't trust her. Dinara arrived, and interestingly, the Warforged all bowed to her, and then Demi Prime arrived after that. And it appeared that they had made some kind of alliance. The human factions then showed up, followed by Cao Ming and the vampires. He asked about Mei Jun, and Sim explained that he had disappeared. Told him that the Shatterkai tried to frame the vampires for the deaths of some humans, and he agreed it was likely intended to disrupt the council. The summit started with an argument over the keep. Sim jumped in to try to smooth it over, and after some back and forth, we convinced them they could share the keep. Then the talk turned to leadership, and the human factions began arguing. The Warforged allies threw their support behind Arella, but the vampires backed Bakor. Sim again stepped in and suggested that diplomacy was more important than military leadership at this point, and getting the input of the undead would also be wise. These points seemed to upset Bakor a bit, but he ceded the position to the Lady Softspire. Reed suddenly started acting weirder and pointed towards the door. Then he started casting a spell. Suddenly a gnome appeared on the altar. He introduced himself as the wizard Hollowhand and demanded to be left alone to perform his experiments on the Misty Island. Since most of us didn't realize he existed prior to this, we all agreed, and then he ran away. Definitely something that bears investigation in the future. The talk then turned to the vampires, but the humans did not want them to live in Issyk. Sim jumped in to ask Cao Ming to consider agreeing to this, and asked him to join us in facing the Shadowlord in the Shadowfell. After some convincing, they agreed. They left, not entirely happy, and the council ended. Arella thanked us and said her family and Tyvanus would help us. She gave us a letter to provide to them. We talked a bit about whether going to the Shadowfell immediately or preparing first would make more sense. We decided to go. We asked the other mercenaries to join us, but they had to stay, but they agreed to guard the portal while it stayed open after we left. We spoke with Lyra about joining us as well, but then we decided to let her stay and do research at the Alcavian labs, and then we retired for the evening. The next morning, Katraka appeared somewhat bruised. Not sure what she did during the night. Melody joined us for the journey, and the vampires also arrived. We set out to the north of town where Shadowstrider said the veil between us and the Shadowfell was thin. When we got to the area where we encountered the Shatterkai, well, I might be wrong about this, but I thought it was the area where we encountered the Shatterkai the first time. A swirling miasma appeared around Shadowstrider, and a portal began to open. But emerging from the portal were several creatures who immediately attacked.
Yep, and we are in the battle. So
We
let's
are.
get back to that. It was the Wraith's turn.
Eat my spirit guardians.
Yes, so he...
And I'm dodging.
It must roll a wisdom save.
And I cast it. Cast it.
16?
I think that does not. Let's see. 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus, oh shit, that just makes it. Okay, well it still takes half though, right?
Yes. So give me. Alright, so
Yeah.
it takes 12 radiance, looking very wounded. It did not like that, so it's going to lunge at Katraka, trying to life drain you. Nope, 14 would not be enough as you jump back, dodging the attack. AC 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The Wraith down here is going to... Oh, and let's take a couple of you out of this fight. The Wraith down here is going to fly at Beryl, attempting to life drain the large snake. 22? I believe would strike, right? You there, Beryl?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it would strike you for 19 necrotic, and
Poor Katraka, you just took away all his meat shields.
Where? Sorry, which wraith is it?
Or, I'm sorry, Sim. Sim is what I meant, sorry.
Which
I'll be
wraith
fine.
that is attacking Katraka, the one to Katraka's left?
yeah, well, actually, it would be this one. So I think I chose the wrong one. So whose thing was this here?
I think that was Reed over there.
Reed was
like-
next to you, Sim, I think, and
Oh,
then
no?
next
Okay.
to him was, so Reed was, I believe,
Was
here,
this
and
Reed's
then
beam that he
our
had?
Pally was here, I think.
Oh, was that Terrace? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, whose was the moonbeam?
Was that,
Wait, was that mine?
Was it yours?
Would you check and see if Beryl's token is concentrating? Because I think she wild shaped at the end of her last turn, and I don't remember what her action was.
Thank you.
She is not concentrating right now.
So I thought I had that on her token, actually, but...
Scrolling up, I don't see a moonbeam cast by you. Oh wait,
Alright,
I do
well.
see one. Moonbeam. Yeah, alright, so it was yours.
Okay.
So in that case, I need a concentration. Oh no, actually, it would hit before that. So how much? What's the save? Con.
Well, let me go find it, and I'll roll it. I can't roll it without Beryl's token, sorry. Look that up. Yeah, it is con. I just have to find it.
Alright.
No.
So let's see.
My sheet is loading.
16 is the save. Which I think would make it, but I don't know for sure.
Do you have max whiz?
I do not.
So DC
Yeah.
15, so it would take 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it flies at you and hits you for 19. The question
Right,
is, does
which I
it
took.
life drain you in this form?
I would think so, but welcome to accept if it does not. And I think I just lost Moonbeam.
I think.
Certainly at least life drain the snake such that you can't
don't
heal
go
up
around.
in this form.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It doesn't.
Oh yeah,
life
she
drain
does
you.
have Warcaster.
So
You're right.
fine.
Nice. I always forget because I actually don't have it on any of my other characters.
So give me a con save for the snake
For
to avoid life drain.
life drain. Okay. Wanted to make sure that we were counting the right thing.
DC, yeah. So you resist it, just taking the damage.
Nice.
This one goes.
I have a question actually with Warcaster.
Yeah.
So, with the mental abilities, I use Barrel's stats when I'm wild shaped, but when I'm, but for the physical abilities, I use the wild shape form. So, would I still have an advantage on the Warcaster thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the advantage comes from the feed.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
just checking. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. This one, I don't think anything.
It starts in the... No, it starts in the Spirit Guardians.
I think it's
it-
actually safe because it's 20 feet and yours is 15.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it's gonna.
Did I set up the aura wrong, or is it just that partial squares don't matter?
Every
Some
two.
partial squares matter. It's tricky.
Yeah,
The
it's,
circles are a little hard to gauge because there's like squares that are less than 50% full that don't really count.
Okay.
But like this one up here, see how this one is more full,
every two
and
diagonals
it's still
is
15. Yeah, and but the square's more covered by the aura. Yeah.
Alright, so this one I think is gonna go for Sim.
Come at me.
So he's coming down at you. Gonna try to life drain. But no, you would keep him back, dodging the attack. Do you have a shield?
Oh, yes, I do. I don't have the icon up for some reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. The Bodaks go. So this one starts in the whose spell is this? Oh, I think this was Reed. So Reed's gone.
No,
right?
no, that's my Sickening Radiance, actually.
Oh, that's yours. All right.
Yeah.
What's the save on that?
That is a Constitution save.
Okay.
DC is... What is it?
He got an 18.
Oh, that'll make it.
So he takes no damage, but he must also roll for the Spirit Guardians. So that is a Wisdom save. That would fail. So go
19
ahead.
damage.
19. All right. He's not like that one bit. Yep.
On Sickening Radiance, doesn't he take half damage and he just doesn't
No.
take the level of
Now, Sickening Radiance is a little bit
Oh,
different.
it
It's a
does.
longer duration, but it's save negates.
Yeah. All
Plus,
it
it
is-
gives the exhaustion when they hit, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
a pretty,
strong.
pretty powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's front loaded. Either you're hitting hard or not
Yeah.
hitting at all, like Disintegrate. Alright,
Gotcha.
so he is going to step forward and do his Withering Gaze on the cleric. So you need to give me a con save, Katraka.
Okay.
Or take some heavy necrotic.
I am going to spend an inspiration. Wait, I didn't roll yet. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, all right.
So you would make it, taking 15 points of damage. Does anyone
Okay.
know what the command is to just put the dice roll button to click on instead of having it roll when you click the thing like that?
What?
Keep my spell.
Like to make it so there's a button you could click on to roll dice, like it does with the attacks of the monsters. Does anyone know what the macro is for that?
Sorry, I don't.
Okay, I'll just have to look it up later, because I would rather it not show you the damage before, because then you know if it's big and if you should use inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is it for that guy. This next one is also caught in both effects. So we'll start with the Wisdom, or no, the Con. I think he fails it, right, Sim?
Yeah, 13 would fail, so let me...
So what does he take?
40 radiant, so...
Right, he is seared, falling over dead. And a cape.
Okay.
Oh, Anna Kate, I need a. Or sorry, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Oh, it doesn't happen at the beginning.
Well, you averting your gaze.
Yes, I am absolutely averting my gaze.
Okay.
And I am going to attempt to strike the Bodak next to me.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on the attacks.
Yeah, that I do.
17 would strike with the first one,
Okay.
doing 8 slashing and I think 3 necrotic. Just double check if that's immunity. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Alright, so yeah, 8 slashing, 3 necrotic, so 11 points of damage.
Alright, second attack.
Nope,
14.
14 would miss.
Alright, third attack. Come on, baby. Oh, no.
Natural
No,
would miss.
no.
It's hard to punch it when you're not looking at it.
Guess so. Alright, that's my turn because I didn't spin the key point.
Alright, at the end of your turn, you take some damage.
From what?
Okay. Aura
Look at that
of
crap.
Annihilation. It would deal...
Is that coming from the Bodak or the... What's the other thing?
Both.
Yeah. It would deal 5 points of necrotic damage as the shadowy aura withers you.
Not a lot. But it's not good.
Sim.
Alright, well, I'll just aim 3 Eldritch Blasts at this undead horrific thing right in front of me. Oh,
Alright. So you fire 3 blasts. 2 of those would strike, as it would dodge the third one.
alright, pushing each time.
So he flies back 20 feet, taking 20 points of damage.
I think that also puts... Oh, it does... And I will use my bonus action to impose a DC 16 strength saving throw to push it 5 feet further back.
Okay. Strength save.
Nope.
What's the DC?
16.
Alright, so he's pushed back. Anything
Great.
else?
I will step a little further back out of this.
The aura. Alright.
Yep.
Katraka.
Alright,
Sorry, real quick, Sim. You did
Yeah.
not say it. Oh no, wait. I think you're actually okay. Never mind. Katraka, what are you gonna do?
alright. I am gonna do Toll of the Dead on the remaining Bodak, and also avert my gaze from it. Hopefully it dies.
So,
yeah.
you might need to see your target for Toll of the Dead.
You're right. Yeah, never mind. Alright, hopefully it dies. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright, so you are gonna toll it?
Yep.
Alright, in that case, you would meet its gaze. So I need a Constitution save.
Sacred Flame Hunt, the same thing. Yeah, it's the same issue. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, sorry. Where is this? Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna continue spending inspiration because I want to not like
Not die.
take this
probably-
damage.
It's probably
And I
good.
still have 1 left after this. Ah, fuck.
Well, it's not enough to kill you instantly, but that would fail. So you do take the
Great.
3d10 psychic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you fail that save by enough, you just
okay.
die.
Do I take just the average or?
I rolled. You take 18 points. So a little
Okay.
bit over the average. 18 psychic damage as you feel yourself racked with fear. Might
Yup.
bleed out of your ear a bit, but you then target him with the spell, and he has to make a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to make another con. Oh, fuck yeah.
So he fails his wisdom.
And I hold on to my spell, just
Yeah.
barely. So he takes 3d. Here we go. Hold on 1 sec. Nice.
So he takes the 3d12. And what type of damage is that? Necrotic?
I thought it was radiant if you're a good guy. I'm misremembering.
It
No,
is.
Toll the Dead
It
is
is.
always necrotic.
No, you're right. I was thinking of a different one. It's
Spirit
necrotic.
Guardians, yeah.
Dude, I should have done Sacred Flame.
So
Oh well.
he is resistant, but he only has 2 hit points, so yeah. He
Back
goes
to the
down.
grave with ye.
Excellent.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't see any benefit to moving. and I can't really do anything useful with my bonus action. So yeah, that's it.
All right, barrel.
Well, I guess I will try to chew on this wraith that's down here to my south.
Alright. Attack the southern wraith. Oh yeah, 26 will strike. It takes 8 points of magical bludgeoning. And you are going to grapple.
He's grappled.
It.
Oh, yeah.
However, you cannot grapple it apparently, as it just goes.
Oh, because it's incorporeal. Alright, I should have moved to the moonbeam. Alright, well, that's my turn.
The ghost cares not for your grapple. Alright, this one here starts his turn in your band. So it makes a wisdom save. It would fail completely, taking 10 points of damage. Angered by this, it's going to lunge at you. 20 versus AC, I believe, would hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are drained for 12 necrotic. I need 1 con save for holding your spell, then another con save for life drain.
Okay. First, concentration.
Yep.
Okay, fine. Second, life drain. Fine.
So
I take 12 necrotic, but my max doesn't go down.
yes, so you're fine.
Well, I'm at 9 hit points, so not that fine, but yeah.
Finer. Alright, this one starts in your aggro generation field as well. It's going to take some... Well, it's going to roll a save. Fail it.
Oof.
And it is going to be seared.
Nice.
Next one is down south. It's going to attack Barrel because you just tried to engulf it. No, well, actually, I think that still hits you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it hits the
strike you.
snake, yeah.
So you are struck for 14 necrotic, and I need 2 con saves.
First one is for the attack.
Yeah. So you would be drained 14 from the snake's full life,
Okay.
but you would hold on to your spell.
Okay.
Alright, this guy up here starts in both effects. So the radiant energy of your, what's it called?
Sickening Radiance?
Sickening Radiance, yep. Is searing him. So what does he take? 20? Alright. Takes 20 and looks wounded. And now he has to save for the Radiant Band, which is Wisdom. 15?
I won.
Alright, so it takes another 13. And it is also mad about your Radiant, so it's going to come over here and attack you. Does not appreciate your music. But you would put up your shield and keep him back. Next up is Anna Kate.
All right. Let's see. Shoot.
Did you say that the one next to me is the one that just attacked me but missed was wounded?
Actually, they both look wounded. I just forgot to mark this guy.
Okay.
So, am I flanking with Ensnarl on this guy?
Yeah.
Then I am attacking him.
Alright. Oh, well, natural one's
Are you
always
kidding
gonna
me?
miss.
That was the exact same roll the last attack.
Right, 12 and 29, yeah.
And Kate's having a
Wow.
bad day.
Alright, here comes the
You
arm
stumble.
strike.
Much
You
better.
do punch it with the 23. Whack.
Okay.
Punch a ghost for 15 points of damage, and it poofs out.
What happens when I punch ghosts? Alright,
So
I will.
monks punch boulders to train. You punch ghosts.
Right. I'll punch this other ghost.
Alright, so you quickly skip over there, maybe doing a roundhouse or something. Yeah,
Sure.
16 would connect.
Very acrobatic.
For 11.
Nice.
Kill him as well.
May as well. So that was 10, 15. Yeah, I can't quite get there, can I? 25, 35. No, I can't. Well, maybe I can.
I think this
So
was
Is this a
40.
5,
Is this the square right here?
5, 10. This would be 20. This would be 25. This would be 30. So you could get there, right?
Oh, okay. I thought. All right, so yeah,
You just
I was
you just wouldn't move through barrel the whole way.
sure. I will. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, I have 45 feet of movement, so I'll
So you have plenty.
get right here
Okay.
just to let him know I'm here.
All right. Sim.
I'll step over here, and I'll attempt to telekinetically pull this wraith thing into the wound beam.
Okay.
DC 16 strength save.
Nice.
Alright.
Over here, and
So,
I will,
Yeah, he doesn't get damage yet, but on his
Yep,
turn.
I know.
Yeah.
and I will blast it without pushing it. So,
Yeah, all 3 would strike.
oh, maybe that was irrelevant then. We'll see. I'm not that.
Alright.
damaged,
It takes 22 points of force damage and looks very wounded. Anything else?
That's all for me.
Katraka.
How do we feel about diagonals? What's your rule about that?
Every second diagonal is an extra 5 feet.
All right, but I can move through friendly squares, right?
Yeah,
So-
Difficult terrain, but you
Those
can
are-
move through.
And in a
they're just difficult terrain, so it would be extra.
so friendly squares are difficult terrain.
Yeah, moving
Yeah.
through, basically moving
Unless
through
you're like a
anything is,
halfling.
Okay, that's okay.
Go
I didn't think that was the rule, but that's fine. One. Well, I can't get them then.
Yeah, if you basically,
Three.
if you're trying to run through any area, you have to kind of slow down if there's something there, is the general rule.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go over there, and I will do, since these guys are resistant to necrotic, I'm gonna do Sacred Flame, which is, so he needs to make a Dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Alright, go ahead and link the spell, then link the attack.
Oh, it's yeah.
Okay. So you chant throwing radiant fire at him, and he will indeed try to jump out of the way. And he
okay.
will. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Though it might not matter because he's in a bit of trouble right now.
We've become the aura
Bad
stacking
thing.
party somehow.
Barrel, yeah. Just auras everywhere.
It's all radiant too. 3 different auras with radiant damage. just hanging
Feel
around.
my light. So Moonbeam. Let's see. Would not use the spell slot, but yeah.
Yeah, it's because I'm not using my token macro. I'm using the character sheet spell lists because I don't have my token out. So, but I've been adding them back.
All right. So he is gonna try to avoid that. I believe it's con for Moonbeam, right?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. No, he would take the hit seared for 11. He'll then have to roll against your one-man band, which is a wisdom save. He would fail that as
Failed.
well.
Nice.
And
Oh wow!
Oh.
What a spirit guardian!
That's a really good roll.
Yeah.
he is destroyed.
Oh, really paid off.
Alright, so the group is safe as the portal continues to swirl. Nothing else seems to have come through just yet. What do you want to do?
So
Oh,
I
right.
dismissed my thing, And, wait, how do I get rid of the... Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I just missed the thing, and I'm kind of, like, panting. I'm like, oh, that was bracing.
Katraka probably looks a bit withered from all the necrotic damage he took.
It's, not, Well, it's good warning about what we're going to be facing over there. Does anybody else, aside from me, need some healing?
Sim is actually looking pristine and says, allow me to help you, my friend. And
The snake?
I'll go ahead and cast.
Alright, Sim is casting what?
Just to cure wounds, so I gotta walk over there, I guess. Here we go.
Okay. So Sim walks over and touches you as a holy energy flows through you, undoing some of the withering magic that is...
Why? Oh, hang on, what's happening here? It's why that casting it at first level. I was trying to upcast it. What?
Is it not giving you the option?
Yeah, it's not.
Weird.
Oh, no, that's... Okay. I will...
You can delete it and re-grab it from the compendium. That might fix it. Otherwise, for now, I'd say just roll,
yeah,
whatever level.
right.
you
I know the roll is, so...
Yeah. So Anna Kate channels her chi and heals herself for a bit. Sim is like smacking his hand. Why isn't this healing working?
There we
we go.
Oh, thank you.
So you cast Cure. What is that level?
5.
5.
There's one level left. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you regain 26 Katraka, feeling quite a bit better.
I look over at Beryl. Is she still in snake form?
Yes.
Looks
She
like
looks
she.
crispy.
Yeah, she kind of slithered up to the gate, and it looks. I assume she's just kind of. Yeah.
She looks a little crispy, but you know that she didn't take any damage before she wild shaped, and she's just looking back and forth between the party and the gate, kind of anxiously.
Yeah. Give me just one more moment, and then yes, I'm sure you're correct. We should jump through. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
In the meantime, I want to see what the vampires and Melody and various allies think of what just happened. See if they have any reaction.
So they're in position because you told them to stay back. But at this point, the vampires would probably be walking forward and say, guessing now is good a time as any to go through this portal.
It seems like.
He says, we will follow you through.
Very well.
Alright, I think I'm about as healed up as I'm going to get for the moment, though I'm going to need some... never mind. Let us go while the portal is still open. I'm not going first this time.
I'll go through. I'm the tank. I'm actually
can
a
go
decent
through.
tank. Like,
I can go through first. I'm also a bit tanky.
yeah, okay.
Alright, so Sim and Anna Kate walk through the portal.
Alright, I'll go 3rd.
Snake. Well,
Sounds like a
yeah.
joke.
I guess Snake brings up the rear then.
Snake. Alright, so you all head through.
Of all the large creatures, the snake is the one that's not going to have trouble with a narrow portal.
Right. Well, I've actually picked the snake form several times because of our confines.
Right. Your profile is more or less medium. You just get really long when you stretch out all the way.
Right. Well, that and this battle I chose her because of the blind sight, because of the Bodax.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah.
I sure do love exotic senses.
I mean, it's only 10 feet, but still, it meant that she could, be up in their faces, even though she didn't end up getting in their faces, but that was the plan.
Always good to have more melee options. You never know who's going to be put suddenly out of commission in a fight like this, so definitely want everyone able to mix it up if possible. Which we actually do a pretty good job of. I think everyone's pretty good at switch hitting from range to melee.
So as you step through the portal, you feel very strange as you come out the other end in a completely new place. It seems like desolate plains stretch for miles around, lit by a gray sky. There is very little plant life, and everything color-wise just seems extremely muted. Even though there's light coming from above, it's muted as well, and just this feeling of malaise and gray kind of washes over you as you enter this new world. The vampires step through behind you. Cao Meng looks around and he says, So, what do we do now?
I want to take a quick look around and survey just sort of everything I can easily see from here to see if the features of the terrain or anything else I can see seems to correspond to the Isik we know. Like, how much is this place like where we came from? Is it actually completely different?
It seems completely different. You don't see much of a reflection of your world.
Okay.
Cao Meng is gonna kind of look around and say, we are going to do some exploration. I still consider you and your group allies, but I think we're going to go our separate ways now. We shall look for you in the event that you wish to speak to us again later. Maybe if we split up, we can explore and cover more ground.
This is well. Yeah.
What did you say, Katraka?
Which direction will you go?
He says, I think we're going to head north from here.
Great.
I believe I have asked our clerical friend here to prepare magics of distant communication, so if we have urgent need, we can reach you, perhaps.
This is good. And I think you and your people are in more danger than us, as the Shadowfell drains life from the living over time.
It is true. We shall have to seek some form of refuge. Presumably such exists, since Shadarkai can live here, but we shall see.
He nods. So he and his clan begin heading north, kind of surveying the area. Go ahead.
I would like to look around for signs of traffic, signs of like a path or footfalls or somebody passing through somewhere near where we've landed, or heading away from the spot. No, more like we just went through a gate, assuming that gate opens in the same place. I'm looking for any sign of where others might have gone.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, perception? Okay. I did go ahead and roll survival. Perception. That was good.
So 17, you would see signs of passage. It looks like several groups of booted footprints came through here at certain times.
Can I see kind of which way they seem to lead?
Do they match the tracks of the Shadowkai back in the Prime material?
So you asked Beryl that. With your survival of 30, many of them do look similar. Footprints are not something like a fingerprint. It's hard to say, if it's the exact same track, but you do feel like they're similar tracks, so some of these might match up.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you would guess that probably several large groups came through here at varying times. One more recently than some of the others, which might be several days old. Looks like some of the tracks head north, while some head south. So they may have split up.
In a response to Katraka's question, the snake will kind of bob its head in an affirmative kind of like motion. And then the snake will kind of use the tip of its tail to kind of point to the two paths. Like this path this way, she's going to kind of point out like 1, 2, 3, like kind of like point to the different sets. Like here's a set of footprints, here's a set of footprints, here's a set of footprints heading that way. And then she's going to point the other direction where you said another group kind of looks like they walked, and she's going to kind of point so that the group kind of knows about how many in the two directions that Beryl thinks she's seeing.
Reed says, what is it in Snarl? What do you see?
Well, that's what she just pointed, the two directions and all the footprints that she's identified in those two directions.
What's your insight?
She's telling us that we should follow one of these two groups of Shadowkai. Since our allies went north, we should probably go south.
Well, whose insight were you asking for?
Beryl.
Oh.
You think Reed is messing with you.
Oh.
He just gives you,
just, like,
a roguish grin, as he usually does on occasion.
She hisses and slithers her tongue and points again, like, don't you get it?
Yeah. Alright, so what do you all want to do?
Let us head south then. It seems only reasonable.
Alright, so you're going to follow the tracks, trying to head south?
If Miss Beryl will be so
good.
kind.
Beryl, sorry, guys.
Okay.
Beryl, whenever you're back in your regular form, I'm afraid I need something from the party stores.
Oh, Reed has the bag.
Oh, all right. I asked Reed for 100 GP worth of material component. You know, non-name brand material component.
Arcane components?
Well, divine.
Oh, divine. Who's
Religious?
usually...
I'm the quartermaster. We have Reed carry the bag in character because of Beryl's wild shapes. Yeah.
Alright, so Reed would nod and gonna grab...
Would that be religious?
Yeah, that would be religious components, if that's
And how
what
much?
she wants.
100.
Okay. You got it.
So he grabs the bag off of his back and scoops out a couple of pouches filled with incense and other religious components.
Thank you very much. I perform a little, like, you know, this only takes 6 seconds. It's a 1 action spell, but I'm like basically like dribble this stuff over myself, and you see Katraka looking much more like her normal self. Now that doesn't actually feel the damage that I took, right?
No, it just gets rid
the
of the
life
drain.
drain.
Yeah, so it'll just restore your hit points to their normal.
Oh, did you do a greater restoration?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I don't want to be 30 HP off my max. I'm gonna cast one more cure wounds if we're not short resting. And I can do that while we walk.
Reed says, "Well, we could just rest if we want to save our magic." Well,
I still have a fair amount in the tank. I wouldn't mind a short rest, but
I suspect
we literally just woke up.
I agree. I think we need to find somewhere where we can, use as a base of operations. I still have quite a bit of emergency healing if need be.
Reed kind of nods. He says, "Does anyone know much about the Shadowfell and how these draining energies work?"
I do not, but I suspect it will be worse over time, and we shall have to seek some form of protection, which may only be possible if we wrest it from natives here, since we have not brought any of our own.
Alright. So you're going to attempt to follow the track south. Is that the plan?
Such as it is, yes.
Okay. So it's currently 10 a.m. in the morning to begin your travels. To follow the tracks, it's going to slow you down a bit, and I would need I'll take up to 2 survival rolls from the group. Up to 2 you can work together on this.
Aside from Beryl, does anybody have better than a 4? Sounds like no.
Might, but I don't think so. Yeah.
I think, Katraka, you might be the second best survivalist. Do you have training, or are you just...
I just have a high wisdom score.
Okay. So you and Beryl work together. You are following the tracks. I need a d20 roll, please. As the landscape of the Shadowfell is quite dangerous. I need a d100 roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is low bad?
Generally,
we don't know.
Yeah,
is it? Okay.
Generally now I've changed it so high is good and low is...
Yeah. Well, in
Generally
that case,
not as good.
that was 2 very poor rolls then. Maybe we're just getting them out of the way.
There you go.
Yeah. Optimism.
Well, I mean, my survival roll, considering I have a plus 11, was pretty shoddy.
Yeah.
Let me check something.
Believe it or not, that is not my highest skill.
Optimism's never gotten a party in trouble, right?
You got that from those good skills from multiclassing rogue.
Yeah.
Did you take scout as your rogue subclass?
She's only got 2 levels in rogue. So
Ah,
she
okay.
doesn't have an archetype. She just did it for the expertise. But
Right.
so yeah. So her stealth, survival, and animal handling are off the charts. Not off the charts, but very, very good.
Alright, so you get to an area that is kind of jagged and rocky. You're following the trail through almost like this maze of valleys between these dark, rocky areas. As I said, very little food or plant life. And as you are moving through here...
And how long is this travel taking?
You've been going for, I'll say it's been like 3 hours.
Is it past? Okay, so I should still be a snake. All right, yeah, she's gonna keep the snake form. It's a little bit of an extra meat shield should we encounter anything. So
Okay.
I should have a couple more hours left.
You've been slithering along. Let me check something. Okay. As you're moving through this weird kind of dark valley, you see figures up ahead that kind of come around the corner of some of these jagged rocks. Let's see.
It's sand people.
Who's the highest passive perception in the group?
I think it might be Beryl.
Yeah.
I believe.
Beryl
And
is-
Reed, I think Reed's close if I remember. Someone else is close.
we have a bunch of 15s, and I think Beryl hanging out at 17.
Yeah.
So something definitely looks off about these people. They look kind of withered, as one might expect of the people living in the Shadowfell. 2 of them look to be human. 2 of the ones in the front. They have shields and swords drawn as they're approaching. Behind them, you see 2 of the shadow dancers, the chain fighters that you recognize. They are approaching the group. And,
How far away are they?
Fairly close, actually. Here, let me.
Oh,
show
so they
you
just
the
like pop out of a
situation.
rock and they're like close. Okay.
They popped out from behind some rocks ahead of you.
Gotcha.
It is light.
Can I-
So let me turn on the lights.
Beryl will encircle. We don't have any NPCs with us since the vampires left, do we? And we left Lyra back.
Just your people.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess you have Melody with you.
Yeah, Melody.
Oh, that's right. I will encircle like Reed and Melody and anyone else who seems like they don't want to be frontline. But the snake kind of circles around our group.
Alright, so I'm going to put you on about where you are when they kind of come around the turn up ahead. Go ahead and position yourself as I bring you out.
Will we be top, bottom, left, right of the map?
We're heading south? Or I guess this is
You're
a twisted
kind
map.
of moving through the twisted valley right now, following the
I was
trail.
just wondering like where on the map we should be looking. Oh, there. It just.
And you
see now.
can bring out your snake because you're in snaral form. But yeah, arrange yourself in like that 20-foot area.
Oh,
How you've been
shoot.
Walking.
What was my snake's health?
It was like 40, I believe, 41.
It was 40, but there was the max was reduced too
Oh,
on the
yeah,
other token.
I think it was reduced by, I want to say like 14, and you would have healed up. Or wait, no, because you didn't rest.
Yeah, she would still be. I think she was down to 20 something, and her max was down to 40 something. Honestly,
Okay.
Sounds right.
I'll
You
do
took a lot of
25 and 40. I'll do 25 and 45. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because she was hit like once before that life
Yeah.
drain hit.
Mhm.
All right. So give me initiative rolls.
Wait, do we see the enemy? Like, I don't see any tokens.
They're to the left of us, actually. Looks like we're traveling left on the map.
Oh, you might need to zoom out. Yeah, they're to the left.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they're not super close, but yeah.
That's gonna change how I'm. Actually, I'm. Okay. I click on myself.
Right, Beryl was tracking for us, so she would have had to be up front, and then Anna Kate and I wanted to be the tank. For this.
Do I
So they
roll
kind of came out
Barrel's
from around
initiative?
here. You would
Dex.
use the snake because you would use Dex.
I would
which is
use
the
the
snakes.
snake.
Yeah.
Okay. So that should actually be. One's a +4 and this one's a +2, so I'm at 13. Oh wait. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Oh, I see it. What it did. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, okay. This could get ugly.
So you said chain fighters? Are those the ones in front or in the middle?
So you see 3 different types of units. The ones in front look like this.
They're the tanks. Certainly look like they're wearing armor from their tokens, I think. Yeah.
You can't really see them very well because they have the helmets on, but there's almost like a weird... you're not sure. Something seems a little off about them. A little bit behind them, you would see the Shadow Dancers, who you recognize.
Yeah, I remember them.
And behind them, you see a woman who has a weird, almost mad look to her.
How tall are these rocks? Are they getting some cover from them?
Nah. No, the rocks are just difficult terrain. They're not really giving cover.
Okay.
So the first one to act, as they start to move towards you, is the Shadow Dancer. He is going to run up this way, take the dodge action, and say something in Elven. Does anyone speak Elven?
I think we have at least 2.
Or maybe...
I do.
I do.
So he
And Reed does.
looks
Okay.
to the group and says, "What mad creatures wander the wastes of the Shadowfell?" And he takes the dodge action. Next up is the Twilight Madman, who says nothing. He steps forward 30 feet, putting up his shield and taking the dodge action, as if he's readying for an attack. Beryl, what do you want to do?
Beryl will move very slowly, not like a strikeout kind of movement, but she will move up to this guy and hold a constrict action
So you
for
can,
any violence against our group. Yeah.
maybe hiss a bit and ready to attack. All right, so you ready an attack. So what's the trigger? If he does anything, or if their group does anything?
If anyone in their group does anything
Okay.
that causes damage to our group.
Sim, what do you want to do?
All step. How far can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And call out in Elvish. My friends, why so aggressive on first meeting? Perhaps there is no need to fight here. And
You
take
trying
the
to be?
dodge action.
Are you trying to be persuasive?
Yeah, I think I'm willing to see if they will talk to us first.
If you want, you can forego the dodge action and make a persuasion check.
Sure. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you leave yourself a little bit open as you kind of extend the arms of friendship. 22. All right, good roll. This guy is going to move forward as if he doesn't even really hear you, and also ready. Well, do a dodge action and just sort of stand there ready for combat. Anna Kate.
Okay, I am a bit confused that nobody is acting. The last time this happened, we ended up not fighting. All right. I'll step forward. Pull out my short bow. Let's see. Sorry, I need to. Was hoping that somebody would have done something before my turn, so I would know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
We're traveling to a strange land.
Yeah,
Well,
that we are.
The fact that the one stepped up and dodged is the reason Beryl held off.
They're both.
She figured Sim would want to talk.
They're both doing that, so I am gonna. I am going to aim Vile Song at the Necromancer.
Okay. So aim your bow.
So I'm going to bonus action Kinsey shot. But then I'm going. No, but then I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to ready a shot.
Can you Kinsey shot if you're not going to use it?
It just applies to his next shot, right?
Oh, well, Link.
No. Wait, hang on.
Says.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm questioning it now.
Forget.
It says
Yeah, it's on your turn.
your current turn. Yep. So I can't.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't really have a bonus action I want to use in this case anyway.
Wait, hang on. The Kensei says you can use the bonus action on your turn, but you retain the benefit until the end of the current turn.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but that's
is
this
turn the same as
turn.
round?
No, round is. It would say
Gotcha.
round if it's like.
Oh,
this
right,
whole
it's
round.
turn. So okay, yeah. So you can't use it for a ready action. So it'll happen
Yeah,
on someone
unless
else's
your
turn.
ready action triggered this turn, it would be lost.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So
Right.
I suppose I can. I suppose I could spend a key point and dodge patient defense while I am readying an action.
Yeah,
Yeah. you
dodging
can
and
do
readying. You can do that.
I will do that, and I will ready a shot at the Necromancer if any of their group makes a hostile action.
Okay. So the Shadow Dancer sort of looks back at the woman. Says in Elven, "What do we do?" And he is going to move up as well, trying to get in a more advantageous position, taking the dodge action. The woman, for her turn, steps forward and says, You are not natives to the Shadowfell. I can tell. You have the kiss of life force about you. Your forms have not been ravaged. And she's kind of dropping out of rounds now because she's talking a bit. And you guys, you sort of wanted to talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she kind of takes your offer of talking, though it's still a bit uneasy. Everyone still has their weapons ready, but we're going to drop out of initiative for now. We'll roll new initiatives if that
The
comes
snake is gonna pace back and forth, kind of like back here and then back here, like as you guys talk.
up. Okay.
Like
So
trying to be like a little bit threatening, but not like actively threatening.
she would say, "What are you doing in the Shadowfell, denizens of Gaian?"
Well, we are here in search of missing friends. Planar travel is complicated.
The Shadowfell is a dangerous place to go missing. Who are these friends? Perhaps we've seen them. And one thing, now that you're closer to these humans, Arcana might tell you more, as they're just kind of standing there.
They'd be zombies.
Maybe. Oh, that's
Oh.
Probably not.
yeah.
Something seems a little off about them. They don't have the normal kind of reactions that you would expect from a living person. But with those rolls, you wouldn't know much else. So what do you want to do?
To be honest, I do not actually know precisely their names and numbers. They are friends of friends at this point for me. Do people from Gaian come through often enough that you may have seen some?
No. In fact, I rarely see people from my home world here, she says. It's been many, many years since someone from Gaian that I've seen has set foot in the Shadowfell.
Well, if it has been many years, then likely you have not seen our friends. So far as I know, it has been not more than a month or so. Certainly less.
Where in Gaian do you hail from? She says, a bit curiously.
Here I begin to become worried. We have been... I've been telling you much of our purposes and our reasons for being here, but to be truthful, we are in a strange place and we do not know who you are. It may be that our interests are not so aligned, so there is perhaps reason for caution.
Is anyone else saying anything? Oh, by the way, she's speaking in common.
Hiss.
Oh, wait, what was that thing circling around me?
Oh, that was
Am I able to move out of that?
Yeah, that was a turn tracker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll move up like next to Sim, although I'm still kind of like peeking out around Barrel. I'm a little bit nervous.
Oh, by the way, just FYI, in case it comes up, dodges and radiant actions go away when you leave the combat round. So if things go hostile, we go back to initiative rolls. But go ahead, sorry.
No worries. So Traka says it would be beneficial if perhaps we established an exchange of information. After all, you're not interrogating us, are you? I'm just supporting what Sim is saying. I'm not I don't have the intent.
Go ahead and the two of you give me persuasion checks.
Yeah.
This is mostly curiosity. As I said, it's not often we see people from the world of Gaian here. To be able to walk across planes takes much power or an innate connection to one of the realms. What do you wish to know about us?
I suppose primarily my interest is, if, as you say, you are a native of Gaian, how you came to be here and what your purpose is.
Says I came here long ago. My research into the necrotic and the powers of undeath could only be sated by a trip to this realm where the powers of necrotic are so much more enhanced.
You sound like Elodie.
Wait, are you Elodie?
I don't know this Elodie, but she sounds like a smart individual.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, she is certainly intelligent. Smart? That is a different question.
What's your insight check? Or what's your passive insight?
15.
Mine is 13.
Does anyone have higher?
No, 14.
Okay. She says, well, where, the Shadowfell is a big place. Do you have a specific area that you were looking to search for your friends at?
We have some reason to believe that they would have been taken by followers of Melek. You are not one such, I assume. Or are you? I say, looking at the Shadow Dancers.
She says, Malik. Who is this Malik?
Ah, it is my understanding he is worshipped as some sort of divine leader.
So... She kind of scratches her chin a bit as she regards all of you. She's a divine leader. Huh. No, I cannot say I'm familiar with this Malik. Is this the one who captured your friends?
It is unclear. He was certainly active and involved in energies moving things between here and Gaian at time when our friends disappeared.
Who had the 15?
That's me.
15, alright. You get the feeling that she is lying. she might know who Malik is.
Yeah, it seems likely. That seems like a pretty big lie.
She says, well...
Well, if as you say, you have not seen anyone from Gaian recently, we have little to do unless you have... there is something that we can do for you. It seems that there is little help we can be to each other unless there is something that circumstance presents.
She says, well, there is something I might be able to do for you. The Shadowfell, especially the wilds of the Shadowfell, are a dangerous place, and if you don't find a place protected by one of the Raven Queen's relics, it will begin to sap your life force and drive you mad.
Yes, so I had heard.
That is ultimately, our immediate goal, since we want to find our friends, but
we want to live long enough to do so. Yes. So, if you know anything about the disposition of nearby relics or places of protection, that would certainly be something we have interest in.
She says, yes, I believe I can help with that. While there are there is an Empire city close, we do have a camp with protected magics that might offer you some respite for the time being. Perhaps one of our people there has seen your people.
would you mind telling us what direction it's in from here?
She says, we must move west through this valley. We can lead you there.
Ah, well, if we're going to be traveling together, would you mind telling us your name and those of your companions? And I will say, my name is Katraka for my part.
She nods. Beryl, what are you rolling insight on?
That was really more for me, because me as a player was a little suspicious of going to their camp, and I was just wondering if Beryl would be, but she's not trained in insight, so I'm not expecting any information. I was just trying to decide whether Beryl was suspicious. So she's definitely cautious.
Well, yeah, you're not getting much more with the 16. You might as well think that she is being a little dishonest, especially when she mentions her camp. You almost sense a little bit of malice and malintent.
Well, that was exactly and I was trying to separate what I was thinking as a player from what Beryl might think. In my head, I was like, I'd rather you give us directions to the nearest city than take us to your camp. But I was like, I don't know, would Beryl feel the same way? And so I was kind of rolling to see, if she was totally duped or let's be cautious. So
yeah. So, does anyone have a passive perception of 14 or over?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So you would see, as she's talking, this guy kind of does some kind of signal to the other guy.
Sorry,
this guy here, the chain dancer, does some kind of signal to the other guy. And she would respond, well, my name is, and then she begins to chant. I need initiatives.
Yes, rather...
None of you.
So we've now given them information, and they don't plan to give us any.
So those of you who had the 15 or over would not be surprised. Beryl, you're not surprised either, because you kind of.
Oh wow! I'm definitely not surprised.
Well, I'm
It's worth a shot.
What the?
Seems like I wouldn't be surprised since I'm suspicious of necromancers. But
Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything surprising about this.
all right, yeah, we'll say sure. We'll say that you were all kind of iffy, so I'll have to do surprise.
Yeah, if we had started following them back to their camp, I actually think Beryl might have dropped Wild Shape and been whispering to her tribe, is this a good idea?
Alright, so we got everyone on initiative.
No, hang on, I haven't gotten my roll in yet. Sorry, there we go.
Alright. So as she starts to chant, Beryl, you get to act first.
I'm gonna chew on this zombie guy.
The one right in front of you?
Yep.
Alright, so you attempt to attack him.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a crit. So you do 24 bludgeoning,
Nice.
and he is restrained. Anything else?
Do I want to use spell slots on? No, that's okay. That's my turn.
So this one dashes up to Barrel and is going to do some whipping chains. Whoosh. So he does a multi-attack spike chain. 14
Hits.
versus AC. Alright. You take 13 piercing, and I need a dex save.
And this would be Snake Dex. Okay.
Snake dex, yeah.
Wait a second. Oh, okay, that's a skill, not a. I need save.
Yeah, so you managed to avoid the secondary effect. He's gonna
Oh, by the way, guys,
swing
the snake looks pretty bad. It already still looked crispy from the last fight, but she looks bad now.
I think 11 actually misses you, right?
It does.
Wow.
Oh, 24 is
Oh,
gonna
that
hit
one
you.
totally hit.
Uh,
Snake's about to poof.
7 piercing and another dex save.
Okay, -7 and another dex. Oh, here we go.
Alright,
Ooh.
so you make it, so you are unaffected by the secondaries. Sim.
Cool. Well, it's always time for this again.
Scatter, alright.
Alright, time to move us around. I am going to target everyone here. Oh, for narrative purposes, do I have to burn targets on party members that aren't present? Or can I also target hostiles and not worry about the narrative conceit of, wait, did I just teleport everyone in the party, but
If they're in
not some people?
Well, where are you trying to teleport everyone to?
Oh, well, I'm going to try to dogpile the Necromancer, but I'm also going to move... But I also want to move hostiles around if I'm only moving 4 of us.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the background people.
Okay. So. Do-do-do. And I'm also targeting this Shadow Dancer who has to make a Wisdom save.
Okay.
Or get teleported.
12, I believe, would fail.
Yep. So, let's start with the Shadow Dancer, who I will just yeet. Just as far
120 feet?
behind us as
Allow that.
possible. Yep.
20 feet off.
Okay. So
And-
he goes back here.
Yep.
Too bad there wasn't like a mesa that you could put him on the top of or
Yeah,
something.
it would have been funny. And
I
then
know.
I want to place myself here, I guess. And then Anna Kate just behind me, and Katraka flanking me around the Necromancer, and Barrel north of us.
Okay.
Does that break the grapple? I
It
assume.
will, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. I think it's better because the snake only has 5 hit points left. So,
Yeah.
but
Alright, so you teleport to the north. Anything else?
And I will spend no, that's everything for me.
Okay. So the next one to go is...
Give me a second. That totally upended my.
Yeah, sorry,
changes everything.
Fine. I just need a minute to like recalculate.
I have a lot of game-changing moves, and I
Called an audible.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. Okay. The chain guy is carrying a chain, right?
Yep, spike chain, long whippy thing.
Yep.
Definitely has reach.
And it definitely is made of metal, right?
Yes.
Oh, I
Alright.
see where that's going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I haven't done it before. I'm gonna go ahead and heat up that guy's chain.
Yeah, disarming them removes a lot of their nasty tricks, so it's nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast that.
This guy, you mean?
Oh, I see. Yeah. So he needs to make a DC 16 con save. Yeah, the chain dancer who didn't move 80 million miles away.
Okay. So he takes, I think, 15 fire damage right away.
Let's
Yeah.
make it. Oh, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, there's no save against that initial damage.
Oh, nice.
And he has to make a con save to see if he wants to hold his chain.
Or drop it.
Which...
Would that be on
he's
his
just
turn?
gonna... Let me see. I think he's just gonna fail his save and drop it. Yeah, he doesn't even want to try to hold on to it. He's like, ah. Anything else?
No, I don't have a useful bonus action, and I want to stay flanking with her. I like raise my warhammer, menacingly.
So he would say in Elven, disrupt his spell. So mark yourself as concentrating. Anna Kate, what do you want to do?
How tall are these rocks?
It's just difficult terrain.
Alright, I'm gonna hop up on top of the rocks just for effect. Wheel back to the, well, maybe I'm not gonna do that because it looks like it's giving him cover. Yeah, never mind. I'll wheel around to this guy. How far away is he from us now?
This guy?
No, the Shadow Dancer that got scattered.
Oh,
God,
He's
that's
20
pretty
feet
cool.
off the map.
Yeah, he's 20 feet off the map. He's pretty far.
So less than 320 feet, you're telling me?
Yeah, it's 180 feet from you, looks like.
I'm taking a shot with Vile Song at him.
Alright.
It's like, where the fuck am I while he gets pelted in the back with arrows?
I'm gonna make that an arcane shot. I'm gonna make it a grasping arrow.
She's making sure he does not come back on our backside.
Well, he's gonna waste a turn to get rid of it at least.
I put Anna Kate behind me for a reason.
So you
Part of it was that she was holding a bow, so I didn't want to put her straight in melee, but also, this.
8 points of damage.
Max
and
damage on the...
12 poison, okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
That was one shot.
Yeah. Now what's the range
Guess
of
I will.
short bow? Do you
I have sharpshooter,
oh,
so
yeah,
it's
that's right, you have
320
sharpshooter.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second
And yeah, who do I want to hit here? Because I can't grasp the next one. I guess I'll shoot at this one.
Okay.
Because he's the closest. May as well start.
Disarmed and shot in the face. Come on. Ooh, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, probably not. 15.
15? No, that would not be enough. And he takes cover behind the rocks.
Alright, I will put that away and swing around right here.
Okay.
Spend a key point to dodge.
Alright, is that it for you?
Yep.
Alright, the Necromancer goes. She is going to chant.
Counterspell.
Alright, she is going to counter your counter spell.
Oh, fancy.
If Reed was here, he would counter her countering his
I think
spell.
if that counterspell is cast at 3rd level, she does need to make a roll, because mine was cast at 5th.
Yeah, so she would need to make a roll then.
Not, like, caster will probably make it, but,
It's worth it, yeah. Worth a try.
So, what's the DC? It's 15,
I believe Yeah, I think it's just 10 plus spell level, so...
Okay. I don't have a macro set for that, so I'm just going to roll. She rolled a natural 13 plus 4, 17. Yeah, she would make it. So she throws her hand out as you both yell arcane words at each other, and she casts Dimension Door.
Reasonable.
And she goes, wee. And she steps out into a safe area. That was her action. And I think that's going to be it for her. She curses at you. Shadow Dancer down here is going to yell in Elven at these guys, kill them! And he is going to take the dodge action. dodge. The Twilight Madman is going to rush north 30 feet and then rush to here, double moving. Or no, actually, he's gonna. He'll be careful. He's gonna move in cautiously again, taking the dodge action, because there'll be not much gained if he just charges in.
So not totally mindless. That's cool.
This one, oh, yeah, this one comes up here above his buddy and also takes the dodge action. Barrel.
Oh dear. Ooh. Oh wow. I didn't realize I had a 300-foot range spell. Let me see here. I think that I am going to bonus action drop wild shape.
Alright. Go ahead and pull out your barrel token. I'll keep your snake in the GM level so I can see the initiative.
Alright. I'm going to cast Ice Storm. And let me find 20-foot radius.
Go ahead and link the description.
Yep. Oh, can I get both?
Can't actually get both, it looks like.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I totally thought I was able to get them both since they measured.
Off the map anyway.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. Okay, well, I was mainly wanting to hurt her anyway. All right. So, this is, let me link this, and then...
So, a bunch of ice and, a bunch of ice comes, and snow comes crashing down on her. She must make a...
Dex save, it's like...
Yeah, dex save. Dex. Nope, does not roll very well. So you would hit her for 11 and 15,
11 bludgeoning,
26. Alright. She seems annoyed with you. Anything else?
As I am small and weak now, I will go hide here with our weakened pally.
Okay.
That's all.
The Shadow Dancer goes. He is going to use his action to take the stuff off him. He is then going to Shadow Step 30 feet, coming back onto the map. And he's going to move 30 feet. Up and
difficult
around
terrain.
this way.
Yeah. Around and yeah.
Not totally dumb. Cool.
Yeah, no, these are not dumb opponents at all.
Sim.
Alright. Well, no time like the present. Sure. I will walk up here to try to get a slightly clearer shot and aim 3 Eldritch Blasts at my friendly Necromancer.
She would have some cover from the snow and ice, but not much.
What?
Okay. That's fine.
It's difficult terrain, it's not just flat.
Yeah, it's maximum range.
Difficult terrain, but you said they didn't give any cover.
It seems reasonable. This is maximum range across weird terrain.
It's just new, that's all.
I'm still doing it.
He's used that spell a few times, so.
So she is gonna shield one of those and get shot by 2 of them. Pew-pew.
Cool. For not terribly impressive damage roll.
Reaction?
Right.
Her turn came up since then.
Ah, okay.
Because remember,
Wait.
She
used it on her turn.
Yeah, that's true.
She
Alright,
doesn't have
so
it yet.
then you would... oh, wait. Actually, why did she shield that one? 14 would have missed her anyway. Alright, well, same thing. You hit her for 6.
Likely story.
I just don't know ACs, apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, so she took 6 points of damage. Anything else? Yeah, she has the mage armor.
Sure. I'll move south and use my bonus action to attempt to shove the Shadow Dancer.
Okay.
Just because... Get away from your weapon in case Kachaka stops concentrating.
Alright, so he makes a strength check.
That'll make it.
Yeah, he cares not.
No shove.
Katraka.
Right. I'm gonna let the other people deal with the two berserker guys. I'm gonna try to deal with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna do Hold the Dead. So he needs to make a well.
Dong. All right. So wisdom save. He would fail.
That is 3d12 necrotic. I'm curious if he resists at all.
Find out.
Seem like the spell has its full effect on him.
So he would take 7 points of necrotic.
Okay. All right. So these guys are resistant to necrotic. Duly noted. Still worth it. Worth it to find out.
A lot of things on the Shadowfell are gonna be.
It would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Anything else, Katraka?
No.
Okay, and a key.
Okay, well, I really want to shoot that woman.
And her reaction is still down for the counter spell.
Yep. Shoot. All right, I pull the bow back out. I take a shot at her.
Okay.
You don't care about cover.
Oh, she would dodge the first one.
All right, second shot.
That would strike.
All right, I will also make this one a grasping arrow
Okay.
in case she has thoughts of running.
13.
And then 9 poison. Oh, this one moved, by the way. He should have taken damage.
No, he used his action to take it off.
He took it off. Okay,
Yeah,
shoot.
he shadow stepped as a bonus, then ran as his movement,
Yeah.
but he did use his action.
Burning an action is still worth it.
All right, I'm dropping the bow and I'm moving up here to get in between the berserkers and Sim, and we'll spend another key point to dodge because eventually this is going to pay off.
Man,
So you're dodging.
and one fight at 3 hit points, and no one lets you tank anymore.
So for her turn, she is gonna move forward a bit. 10, 20, 30, and can she do this? One moment, I need to check a spell. I think she can, but
Now wait, did she move without removing the...
yeah, never mind. She's got the thing, so she's not going to move forward.
D-bucks.
Let's see, what's the range of this? Yeah, you know what? They paid their money. They takes their chances. She is going to begin to chant as a huge circle of necrotic energy begins swirling above her head. And she points. Actually.
Just straight up casting a gate. Calling in a demon.
Can she do this so she doesn't kill her south guy? Because you might care more about that. I think she can. Yeah, if she brings this up
It
here,
could be
she can.
Sickening Radiance. I don't know.
No, she is casting Circle of Death.
Oh.
As
Oh.
a massive, grouping of energy just flies towards the group.
Spend those inspirations. Time for saves.
It is
Hang on.
time for saves, so...
Sorry, where's the...
Death. I don't have a radius big enough to do this, because the radius is 60 feet.
Oh, you can get all this, though.
But
Yeah, there's clearly an arc there that she can see that'll hit all of us.
Yeah, she can hit all of you. She's going to hit her people, her 2 guys here. She can avoid her guy to the south.
Avoid the Shadow Dancer.
Yeah.
Not so much for the enthralled humans or whatever they are.
Yeah, so I need, I believe it's a con save. Let me double check.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I'm spending inspiration.
Can't be something I'm good at.
Dodge this.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah.
I will be.
Oh, that's not going to do it.
I will be using an inspiration.
Yeah, it is a con
Ooh.
save.
Yeah.
She yells, "Wither!" As
17.
necrotic
That might
energy
be
just
enough.
goes
We'll
everywhere.
see.
She's got a +4.
Yeah.
So the DC is
Probably 17.
Well, you just make it then. We'll see.
No. I think it still hit.
her DC is actually only
matches.
15.
Nice.
All right.
So we only have
Yep.
one person that missed?
Yeah, so if you failed it, you would take 23. If you made it, you would take 11. She didn't roll that well on the damage.
23? Okay. Well, I still have 10 HP.
And it is necrotic damage. And let me see if there's another effect. I think it's just damage, though. Yeah, it's just a really big circle of dark energy. That is it for her. Ending her turn, the Shadow Dancer goes. He's gonna continue dodging.
Oh, do these Twilight Madmen look like they had resistance to that necrotic energy?
And actually, I totally forgot to save for them. So
Just
let me do that.
Be good to know. We're dealing with lots of resistance.
So con save on the first one. He would fail it, and he would take.
It's 23 or
It was so he would take 11. He seems to be
resistant. Great, good to know.
The second one is going to also attempt a con save. He would fail it just barely, and he would take 11 as well. So now it's the Shadow Dancer's turn. He is gonna, I think, just continue dodging because he really doesn't want to give up his weapon if he doesn't have to.
You mean like he's standing near it even though it's on fire?
Yeah, so he's not grabbing it. He's leaving it on the ground, but he's readying for attacks. So that's it for him. The first Twilight Madman here is gonna take some. Well, you're dodging, right, Anna-Kate?
I am, yes.
So he's going to step here and take some stabs at Sim with his spear.
It's fine. We're all fine here.
Hup, hup, hup.
Everyone's fine.
23 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Hup. Stab for 11 piercing.
Alright.
He's going to take a second attack. Hup. 17 you would block, and a third attack. Hup. 22 I think would get you.
That'll do it, yeah.
So you take another 12 piercing stab.
Alright.
Stab. This one is going to go for Anna-Kate.
Alright.
So he does his multi-attack. 23 or 20, I think 22 would get you, right?
Yeah.
10 piercing on the first. Oh, he should have done the shield bash first. Oh well. Nope, would miss with the second, and 17.
Miss.
Alright, so you barely avoid that one. That's it for the two Twilight Madman. Beryl.
So if I make a 30 by 10, well, first off, let me move up a little bit. I'm going to go 5, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to cast
Okay.
on this point right between the two of them, I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. And that is a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide square. So I'm basically doing something like...
So like a diagonal wave or something?
Yeah, like, oh, I guess that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean,
I
if
wanna
it's
hit
30
both
by
of
10,
them.
you can
Yeah,
definitely get
yeah.
both of them by
Yeah,
aiming diagonally somehow.
And,
Alright,
and I'll
so
upcast
kinda,
that. Let me give you
kinda
a...
like this. From
Yeah,
here.
exactly, thank you.
Okay.
Um,
And this is a dex save? Yeah, dex save. Alright.
oh, and I guess you can't upcast that, so there it is. I was going to, but it's level 3.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it wasn't an upcastable spell.
With that much crowd control, upcasting it for better damage would make it really strong.
Yeah.
Alright, so she has to make a dex save. Doesn't look like she's very dexy. Oh, but she made
Withered
it.
people usually aren't, but...
So, does she take half or just nothing?
Failed takes damage and
Half.
knocked prone. Save takes half and not prone. Alright.
So she takes 9.
So she's standing, but she takes a little bit of damage, yeah.
Alright. The other one should, in theory, be better at making dex saves. But they've been rolling pretty crappy. Yeah, there's another bad roll.
Nice!
So he takes 18 as he's caught off guard.
And
just
he's prone.
knocked prone.
Yep.
And he looks wounded.
Good.
So
And
prone.
let's see. Do I want to do anything with my bonus action? I think that I will. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cunning action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Don't get too far away from the others.
You call this out as Beryl takes off.
It's fine.
Because I had already begun moving my token when you called that out, I'm gonna say Beryl heard you and she kind of hesitates, but she'd already done it, and that's my turn.
Why is there a weird green bar across Necromancer?
I was trying to draw a box and then I couldn't select it to remove it because of the other thing. I was selecting the other thing instead.
Although I think at the end of your turn, the hailstone terrain disappears, so we can get rid of that now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it kind of melts.
Okay.
Alright.
She's probably gonna go after me, but that's okay. I got to hit her at least twice, and maybe I'll get to do something else.
Alright, top of the round, the Shadow Dancer is gonna get up. And then he's going to teleport 30 feet to here.
Yep.
Then he's gonna run 15 feet and take the dodge action as he is cautiously moving in on Beryl. Then it would be Sim. What are you gonna do?
Oh, goodness. Well, let's start with Eldritch Blast at the Twilight Madman that has been smacking me around.
This guy?
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. Alright. So you are doing some shots. So 2 of those would hit. As a reaction... oh, actually, can he even do that? No, it's melee. Never mind.
Not a melee attack?
Yeah. So he is struck
Wait.
3 times. Pew, pew, pew.
Hey, my macros, I just realized, have not been adding my extra damage to my Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, do you have...
Yeah, I have Agonizing Blast, so that
Agonizing.
should be 6 and 9 then.
Okay.
Whoops.
So 6, 9 is 15, and what about the third one?
Did you say the third one also hit? I thought you said the third one missed.
Yes, because he can't parry. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
cool.
sorry, never mind. You were off by 1, so it would just be 6 and 9. Again, I'm messing up my ACs here.
Yep, and both of those will come with pushes.
So 15 damage. Okay, so you push him back 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will spend my bonus action to heal Anarchate some.
Thank you.
Yeah, as it turns out, I'm useful for some of this stuff.
Alright,
Not that much.
Katraka.
Does Anikate still look wounded?
Yeah, it's only 11 heals.
That's gonna put me over half. So yeah, I'm all right.
Look, like you've still taken some damage. Okay, so I'm gonna do Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level. And wow, that was a terrible roll.
Oof. Yeah.
But I checked the geometry on it, and I can get everybody.
Actually wasn't a terrible
yeah,
roll.
That's over average.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking because it was a high level spell, but no, you're right. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. It's plus 17 to all 4 PCs. We're all within a 30-foot circle of each other if I center the circle in the right place, and it is creatures of my choice, so I don't also heal the bad guys. So that is what I do, and then I'm gonna move the rock's difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah, I found a square that was within 30 feet of everybody. I did it on during Sim's turn. All right, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, and yeah, just hang here.
Okay. Anikate.
All right. Yep. Out comes Shadow Strider. As I look at the madman right here,
The tank.
say it's time to dance.
Okay.
Comes the first attack.
Oh,
Yeah. That's how we start. I think I'll. Should I pour some?
If there's extra dice,
stuff on
yes,
here?
you should.
Yeah. I'll spend a key point for Death Strike. Man, kind of low on the key now. That's all right.
Oh, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right.
Oh, it
Does
got an extra whopping 4 points.
Yeah. So 4 plus 17 is 21 plus 5 is 26.
Didn't he only take half of the...
Yeah, resistant to necrotic.
Half of the necrotic.
So then they
24, I think. Or 20.
Yes, so 24. Yeah, because 26, half of 5 would be 2. I
will try to make that a stunning strike also.
Oh, wait. 17, 19, 21, 23. Okay, 23. And he is looking wounded, and you attempt to stun.
I'm guessing he has high con, though. But may as well.
Probably. What is this?
Hey, it's a D20.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he gets a con save. 17.
That succeeds.
So he resists your stunning strike. Anything else?
Yeah, second attack.
This is a monk you're talking to who has swung once. You say anything else?
Well, because you guys never call the end of your turn, so I'm sitting here for like 5 minutes sometimes, like, wait, what's going on?
Hey, I always say that's all for me.
All right.
I do too.
No, not always. People take long pauses, and I'm like, all right, who's supposed to?
The 24 hits. I see.
Yeah, 24 would strike.
All right.
If I pause, I'm not done. Just saying.
13 or no, just
And
12. Okay.
bonus action attack.
Heyo.
20.
Yes, all too large for him to parry, so he would take another 11, and he's starting to look ragged.
And that is my turn.
All right, the necromancer goes. She's like, you will pay for that, and she steps forward.
She takes the grasping damage then.
Oh, I guess she's not stepping forward.
Hey, pinning her down is also good. We're out of range of a lot of her heavier hitters.
I think
Maybe.
only one of you is actually out of range of her.
We were. Well, we'll
big
see what happens.
spells.
Yeah.
So I think she's gonna shoot at. I think she's gonna shoot at Anikate because Anikate looked wounded a little while ago. You're not dodging, right, Anikate? No,
I'm not dodging this time.
You just unloaded on her buddy over there. Oh, you know what she could do? Yeah, I think she's gonna do that. Or wait, what's the range on this?
You're having an argument with yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wizard. This is what
casters do.
casters are.
So many
They're
times.
arguing with
Have you
themselves.
met Beryl? I mean, all the casters are arguing with themselves half the time.
I try to be quick, but yeah, some of my turns go real long while I figure out just where to place a spell. It's just,
Right. No,
yeah.
she's gonna do her initial thought. She begins channeling large amounts of necrotic energy, and she's gonna blast Anakate with it.
Reasonable.
Okay.
But I believe 12 would miss on the first,
That would miss.
and 11 would miss on the second. She curses as she does 2 blasts, but it's not roll very well. Shadow Dancer is going to curse as he still can't pick up his weapon. Twilight Madman is going to charge back up. Actually, no, he can't make it to there, so he's going to go to here again and do some stabby on the Warlock. He's going to start with a shield bash this time.
Ooh, fun.
But 15 would miss you.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do a second shield bash, trying to hit you again. 21.
That'll go.
Alright, so you are bashed for 11 bludgeoning, and I need a strength saving throw.
And pretty much count on that failing.
Oh, no, you stand
hey.
your ground.
Lucky.
Then he's going to make a spear attack for his third. 21, good rolls.
That'll
on that
do.
part. For another 6 piercing. This Twilight Madman is unhappy that you were trying to stun him, so he's going to do a shield bash on you, Anakate.
Okay.
No, that would
Nope.
miss. 21.
Oh, that just barely hits.
Alright, 8 bludgeoning and a strength save.
Well, strength.
I mean,
That's funny.
your buddy just rolled an 18, so.
Yeah. It's a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah!
And I just rolled a 21.
There we go.
So he's going to stab with his final one.
Miss.
17 would miss. Beryl, it is your turn next.
Okay.
Do we want to take a 5-minute break if Beryl's stepping away?
That would be very welcome.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a break and we'll come back on Beryl's turn.
Cool.
Sorry about that, guys. I just realized that I hadn't seen my husband up and about, and that it was getting close to when he needs to leave for work. So I wanted to go make sure he was awake.
Oh, that's fine. We could take a little.
They moved him to third shift last week, so he's still getting used to it.
That's rough.
Alright, I'll be right back and use the restroom myself.
I think it's funny that he moved us to the to be continued screen for the break. I was totally gonna put down my radius and figure out where to put it. So I was set to go when y'all came back. Because I'm totally casting again. I'm going to get that spellcaster. Beryl would be really pleased if she's pivotal in taking down this extremely ranged spellcaster for once.
Yeah.
Although she's not wounded yet, even though I've hit her a couple times.
She's a
If only they'd mentioned which direction the nearest city was before, when she mentioned that there was a city and then also their camp. I wish she'd said, like, oh, there's a city to the north, but our camp's over here to the east, something like that.
Yeah. We'll have to find a way of looking for it.
Yeah.
What does your husband do, if you don't mind me asking?
So, he is very, very recently a MIG welder, and he's learning TIG welding. What?
Sorry, what kind of welding? I missed the adjective there.
MIG and TIG. They don't mean
no
anything to me, but people who are welders understand it.
Great.
But basically, the TIG is the more precise, I guess. So he's getting pretty good at that. But
He's leveled up.
Yeah, pretty much. He was actually a graphic designer for 22 years, and he got laid off during the pandemic, and basically searched for 2 years, couldn't find anything, and started doing warehouse work just to have a job, and has now been hired by a very good company that's here local where we live. It's a local manufacturing company. It's like one of those things where it's voted like top, I don't know, 10 best places to work, that kind of thing. It's like locally, it's really well known as a good place to work. There's great benefits. There's room for advancement. Like there is the possibility he might go back into an office job or something at some point, some sort of management or whatever. But it's been an interesting change for him, after being at a desk for so long. He actually really likes the variety because when you're working in an office, a lot of times if you're on vacation or you're sick, you come back and all the work you didn't do is still waiting for you. Whereas with this kind of work, it's a little more of a teamwork. Here's what we got to get done this shift, and tomorrow we start it again. But it doesn't necessarily stack up. And he's actually lost weight too. Just being on his feet and doing more physical stuff. So he feels really good about some of it, but he also keeps injuring himself, and he's always sore and he's always tired.
Yeah.
So rough. I kind of hate that, but.
How about you? What do you do for work?
Yeah. Sorry. My brother lives with us, and he's taking out the trash and was just asking me about something.
Oh, sorry.
Trash day is tomorrow. I work for a travel agency. I'm a software administrator. It's kind of some really industry specific software that we configure for our customers. It's booking software for companies that have a lot of business travelers that kind of want the travelers to be able to book for themselves instead of using a full service travel agent. But
you were very computer.
Oh, I wonder why. Okay, thank you.
Well, from your fluency with the tools on Roll20, I was like, she does something in IT.
Oh, I am IT. Thank you. I've been learning. Basically, Beryl was my first character in Lou's Worlds, and so it's been over 2 years now. But in spring 2020, when I started playing Beryl with Lou, was my first time using Roll20. So I just kind of started. Well, at first I was using D&D Beyond because I'd been using that when I played D&D tabletop in person, and it's what I was used to. But so I was using the Beyond 20 add-on to send my rolls to Roll20, but I got interested in the customizations and have kind of over time learned how to do some different macros. The problem is that Roll20, you learn how to do these fancy things, and it's not that you do them wrong or anything, but doing them kind of slows you down. So I've got some old hardware that kind of slows down a lot with Roll20 as it is, and then I make these fancy macros that I'm super proud of. But especially on my Tuesday character. My Tuesday character has a lot of different buffs, or no, buffs isn't the right word, but a lot of different add-ons to her heals. Because she's a life cleric and a shepherd druid, and she has a moon sickle.
Okay.
So she has like all these add-ons. Like she rolls her healing, but then she has like 4 more things to roll to add to it. And so, so like I make these macros and I'm all proud of them, but then they slow everybody. Well, they slow me down, and Lou says when he clicks on my token, they slow him down if I've added them as token macros. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it takes like an extra 30 seconds to load barrel sheet.
Oh.
I'm like, did I crash? Oh no, there it goes. Everyone else is like really quick, and hers is like, bleh. I'm like, what's going on?
Is everybody back?
And after you added the API, I of course had to make all my macros. Like when you added the API that like tracks our ammo and our stuff and stuff, I'm adding the extra like commands to all my macros to track that stuff, especially for my healer feats.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. They work, but for some reason now everything's slow just because they exist.
Alright. Are we ready to get back into it?
Yes, now that you've put us back on this map, I will drag this out. Oh wait, where'd she go? There she
So
is.
it was actually your turn, Beryl.
That's why I'm dragging things out. I am going to put it like there. Alright, I am casting Maelstrom.
Oh, crud.
And this is
Okay.
level... let me do it this way so it counts the spell slot. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Strength saves. I bet neither of those those are good at that. Good at them. They don't look strengthy either.
I'm hoping so.
Alright, so you cast Maelstrom. So they have to make a strength save.
My DC is kind of cruddy, though.
It save negates also, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Strength. They're not too good at those, I hope.
So the Shadowlord does a strength save. Would fail.
Nice.
So he's pulled towards the spot.
Yeah. Better.
It takes a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy for a ongoing
18
spell.
is, yeah.
That takes 18 and is
Oh wait, is that 66? That was, I think that was a below average roll, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's fine.
A
Yeah.
little bit below average, yeah.
It's
21.
still a decent punch.
Actually, I think that is, well, a little bit below. Yeah.
21
Yeah.
would be average for 66.
Oh, there's 2 twos. The 2 twos in the 1 is what brings it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Choo-choo.
Necromancer is gonna try to strength save. Natural 20. So she
Alright.
Really?
is not pulled.
Sad.
Oh.
It's okay.
I should have positioned the thing differently, but I was hoping she was going to get pulled to the center.
Alright.
All right.
anything
I
else?
think that I am actually going to go ahead and wild shape. Let me mark my concentration. I think I'm done using up my big spells and throwing them at this lady.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring out... I haven't named this one yet. I was thinking maybe Disparal.
Oh, and I just realized they wouldn't have had to roll till their turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'll,
beginning
Yeah,
of
however
turn.
you want to do
I'll
it. If you
just-
want to say
yeah, I'll
those
just say
dates
that he
happened in
gets-
a little bit, that's fine. Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you turn into a scorpion after moving back a little.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
Alright, the Shadow Dancer goes. He gets pulled. He will then teleport here. Move forward another 30 feet.
Ooh.
And he's going to do some whipping. Whoosh,
Yep.
the barrel.
But
Spike chain it.
I need to pull up that.
Oh,
Oh, this is not good.
As
This is not-
crit. So he does 17, and I need a dex save.
Yeah. Alright. So the dex save would be Scorpion, and then let me go get the
Oh!
on for my. Oh, look at that! And the other one was the.
So he's going to channel necrotic energy into that
Alright.
and do 46 necrotic.
Oh my god.
Holy wow!
Was he crit?
Yeah,
Alright.
these crits hit real hard. Because they get a bunch of extra dice.
The fresh scorpion looks less fresh.
Yeah.
As you are withered by the chain.
And was that like a life drain thing, or?
Well, no, it's just necrotic energy through his chain.
So
Okay.
sorry. So did he fail the strength save on the maelstrom?
He did on his turn, yeah.
He got pulled
Yeah.
and teleported.
And he got pulled 10 feet toward
Yeah.
the center, and then he still got out. Wow.
He teleported 30 and then moved 30.
Yeah,
I
so you
see.
can teleport as a bonus. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna do a second whip.
Wait, hang on. Let me find it
Oh,
here.
man.
Did you notice, Lou, that all of my macros disappeared from Barrel's token? Alright, so this is for the Maelstrom. Okay, so Maelstrom's still up. Go ahead with your
Is
next
it?
attack.
You took a lot of
Not
damage.
a 2 seconds
Oh,
on
well,
that.
maybe not.
Oh, yeah, no, because it would be like a 20.
Just
Okay.
23.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
so yeah, that would have disrupted you. You would miss with the second one, and the third swing, 24 would
Of course.
strike for 11.
Yeah, he's done. So
So you
I take
5.
5. Yeah, so that goes away. And did you take my
I'll
barrel?
bring
to
you
the-
back out. Hang
Thank you.
Tank.
on. And he is gonna.
And I would put her here, actually. 'Cause she can be in any of the spaces with the wild shape
Oh, yeah, that's
occupied.
true. So you take 5, and I need a dex save. Yeah, so he does not get to do a secondary effect on that one. Sim.
Oh boy. Okay. Time to aim some Eldritch Blasts. Actually, at the
You're
Twilight
adjacent to you're adjacent to an enemy, so any range attacks
Nope.
are going to take.
I have the
he's
feat
got-
mitigated.
Oh, you
He's
have to
got
get for
the
that.
gunner, yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. So I'm going to aim Eldritch Blasts at this Twilight Madman, the one that Anakate has been mauling.
Okay.
Do I want to aim all 3? Yeah,
Do
let's do it.
100%.
Well, no, when you cast it, you have to do all 3, because it casts all at once. So you have to choose your targets all at once.
Actually, let's do 2 with the one up north and 1 down south here.
At least according to the spell description.
I'm gonna hedge my bets. 2 up north and 1 to the one that's been engaging me.
Okay.
These are northerly, and the last one's down south.
Yeah, 20 would strike, 11 would miss him, so he's blasted once. So yeah, according to the spell description, you just fire 3
There we go. Yeah. Yep, I fixed my macro now, so the damage should be right. The one up north takes 11 force damage. One down south takes minimum 5.
Alright, so you're pushing them both?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So this one goes 10 feet back. 5, 10, I assume, like that.
Sure, yeah.
And this one goes 5, 10.
Yep. And I will use my bonus action to pull Beryl 5 feet closer to me unless she chooses to resist with her mini
I do not choose to resist.
I guess you go diagonal. Alright, anything else, Sim?
Then I'm actually gonna move. Is this difficult terrain we're standing on? By default here?
Well, it doesn't matter what you're staying on, it matters what you move
Or,
into. So
sorry,
you're good.
like this clear area? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's all fine.
Alright, just want to spread us out a little more.
Alright, Katraka.
The northern madman who's pretty badly wounded. I'm gonna hit him with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dex save. DC
So
16.
you throw a bunch of holy fire
Yeah.
at him.
Well, I don't really throw it. It sort of like just comes from the
It
heavens.
descends
Yep.
from on high.
He would fail, so he is burned
12.
for 12.
12 radiant.
Alright. Oh. He's looking pretty wounded, but he's still up.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1 square and... Well, no, actually, I'm gonna move 1 square this way. End my turn.
And a Kate.
All right.
Got some
turn.
options.
So many good options, but yeah, I will run at this gentleman, perhaps doing a little flip as I charge at him.
Hopefully this will be
Just slash two-handed down on his head.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, 26 would strike.
Do the cool samurai running past and he falls over while you go on
Alright,
to the next
So
one.
you split his skull for 15. He goes down.
Yep, and then I will keep going to get up in this guy's face
Okay.
and punch it.
Punch it, Chewie.
Yeah, 19 would strike him with a unarmed hit.
And is he looking extremely rough at this point? Can I make a medicine check to see? Or is that require an action?
So are you trained in medicine?
I am.
Well, you already rolled, so I'm going to say you have to complete this attack first.
Oh, that was both of my attack. Oh, yeah, I've got to do the damage. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
that's
Sorry.
what I mean.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
15 would be just enough.
Wow.
So my
One
medicine
more,
check tells me that he's dead.
Very useful.
He's dead, Jim.
Glad I could do that. And how much did I just move? I didn't think I was going to have to keep track of how much I was moving. I was here.
You were there. Sorry.
10, 15, 25, 30. I can't get back down to it.
Do you have like a throwing dagger?
I do not. I really don't want to spend a key point just to dash up on the guy and not be able to do anything. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna call it right here.
All right.
That's my turn.
The necromancer goes. She is gonna. She's gonna channel a bunch more necrotic energy. Oh, and Sim is just in range. Wow, 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 wow.
Come at me.
Wow, wow, wow. 20 versus AC.
Just enough.
You take 34 necrotic. Wow, 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 wow.
Ow. That's a lot.
She makes a second attack on you.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. 22.
Ooh, I might be going down, friends.
29 necrotic.
Yeah, that's enough.
So you are withered going down. You get one level of exhaustion,
Yeah, I'll
and
put
you
that
are
in.
unconscious. Her third attack, she's going to fire at Anna Kate. Wow, 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 wow. 19.
That misses.
Oh, just misses. All right. So
They're
you.
unconscious.
That is it for her. The guy down here yells to her, "Get this one!" in Elven, pointing at Katraka. He still can't pick up his god's damn thing. He's going to take the dodge action. How many turns has that been? 5 now? Because I think it only lasts a minute.
4 or 5, yeah.
I forgot to put a timer on you.
I think I've taken maybe 4 turns since then.
Alright, let me
We've used up a lot of it, but
let me do a timer.
might matter soon.
Yeah. So we'll say there are 6 rounds left.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, so that's it for him. He's dodging. This guy is gonna... The rock's in the way. I don't think he can get to you now. I'm gonna charge at barrel. And do some stabby.
Stabby.
Shield bash, 19.
Hit.
Alright.
That's my AC, so yeah,
So,
I think that.
he whacks you for 9 bludgeoning, and you have to make a strength save.
All right.
Oh, you are knocked prone, and he's gonna
Oh no.
stab you twice on the ground for advantage. 20 would strike you for 8, and
Okay.
then 26 would strike you for another 13.
Oof.
Oh, and I need 2 con saves for concentration. Are you concentrating on something?
No, the Maelstrom is gone. I just didn't
Okay.
take off the icon.
No worries. The other guy is dead. Barrel, so you're prone.
Since I'm not concentrating, let's see. Oh, he ruined everything. Bastard ruined everything.
What a jerk.
Damn. Such a jerk. Okay, yeah. That means that I have no chance. Even if I took the Alfie, I can't get to him because I have to stand up.
I got it on my turn. Don't worry about it.
No, I was planning on going after the girl again. All right, so he has decided that he wants to be my enemy. So.
Oh, you have chosen death.
All right, what can I do to this guy? All right, I want maximum effect. What can I do to this guy? This is not very good. Oh no, I didn't mean to link that. I was trying to read it. I was just looking at my options. Not really very impressive. Something big. All right, I'm going to cast. I'm going to create one of those lovely fire elementals that we recently encountered.
Oh, alright.
And I'd like him to appear right here.
So you conjure a fire elemental.
I would have given you warning on that, Lou, but I didn't know I was doing it. I'm sorry. Let me know. Oh, you got it. I was going to say, let me know if you want me to.
Well, I mean, conjuring, because you don't control their actions, right? I control their actions. You can just give them commands.
I don't know. I'm just playing with new spells that I prepared.
Let's see.
Oh wait, I can't do that. It's casting time 1 minute. I can't do that in combat.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's right.
I've never done it before. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. All right. My bad. I was just trying to play with new things.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to summon them before the battle. All
right.
It does last for an hour, but yeah. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that's why you have to summon it out of battle if it lasts for an hour. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Instead, is within 15 feet of me. All right. I am going to move around this guy.
Yep.
And then cast here. I've pretty much used all of my movement. I'm still within 15 feet. No, that's not right. Because that's 1, 2. That's 3 diagonals. That can't be 15 feet.
Yeah, that's the same thing I got screwed by earlier.
Oh, is it not calculating right? No,
yeah,
I guess not. There it is. Now it should be fixed.
Alright, so if I stopped here, let me just confirm. Yeah, that's still 15 feet, but then this one is 20. Alright, so she does go all the way down here, which I think is 5, 15. Okay, so that's 15 feet of her movement. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. Not very exciting, but we'll go for it. Alright.
Alright, so he makes a con save.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. His con is probably really good.
17, yeah, so he resists. I think he takes half damage though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a loud boom as you deal 7 points of thunder damage. He is not knocked back though because he made the save.
Yeah. Alright, sorry guys. I was all kinds of different... let's see. Let me just see if there's anything I want to do with my bonus action. I had lots of plans, and then I had to completely remake them. Oh, I do still have my cunning action. In that case, I'm going to disengage. Oh, wait, but I already... yeah, no, I do. I only moved 15. I'm going to disengage.
You had to stand though.
What?
You stood from prone. You lost half your movement. Because he knocked you down.
Oh, that wasn't the previous turn?
Well, that was the turn before. Your turn just came up.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right.
Alright, the Shadow Dancer goes. But he's dead. Sim goes, but he's dead. I need a
Very
death
different.
save.
Hey, let me roll that death save. You
Oh
know.
wait, Sim is dead.
She's not dead.
No, I
He's
was
down.
just.
Well,
I
I mean,
was
unconscious?
being cheeky. Yes.
I didn't know he was unconscious. I'm so sorry, Sim. I would have done something.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm a bad teammate.
You were thrown off by him knocking you prone.
I'm
That's
right
okay. I was thrown off by you all
Oh.
teleporting.
Wait,
up to
what?
the
Are you
necromancer.
serious?
Wow.
Hero Sim. Alright, so you rise at 1 hit
That's
point.
amazing. All right, as long as the necromancer doesn't go for you, we're good here.
Just for future reference, though, it's not a Constitution save. It's just a straight 20
Yeah,
roll.
you just
Oh right,
wanna
I
roll
forgot.
it.
It's
Sorry.
It's still a
Yeah,
20.
it's
but,
still
a
yeah.
thing. The die is still in it.
It's a 20, not a 22. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I just saw the green.
and that's the beginning of your turn. Do I actually get my
so
turn?
you do get your
Okay.
turn, yep.
That's
Well-
cool.
Well, I'll stand up from prone.
Ugh. You feel very withered from all the necrotic energy she hit you with.
Well, just feel like gotta do it.
Who wants exhaustion levels? Sim does.
Yep, I'm not staying out of this. I'll play punch me clown. I'll play whack-a-mole forever.
So you limp forward a bit. I guess you're not limping yet. You're more just hurt.
Definitely not looking good taking those couple of steps forward. And spending Eldritch Blasts her way as per usual.
Alright.
Hey,
So she will use her shield on this one
yeah,
to stop that one, but the other two would hit her.
Cool.
So
And I'll-
27.
oh, wow.
There you go.
Nice.
nice. And I will
Yeah.
Push her.
see. Yes. Well, with the last one, I don't think I can push her with the first one if I want the second to hit.
Oh yeah, because you push her out. Alright.
But the second one's a push.
Okay.
Oh no.
Katraka.
All right. I am going to move one more, and I am going to use Sacred Flame on the one engaged with Beryl. So he needs to make a Dex save.
Okay, so you bring more holy fire down upon him. You would take 17, looking angrily over at you. Anything else?
No, it's not worth it to use Healing Word because, like, giving you 5 more HP is not going to really help you soon.
Yep. That is the correct call here.
It's going to do if you know, hadn't made that 20.
Okay, Anna Kate.
Alright. Time for monk shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Oh no, am I
Second
gonna
to
get
wind.
pushed there? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
45.
and actually,
Oh,
I
no.
forgot something. Let's do some of that, and she would regain some health. I just
To
forgot.
that kind
great.
of necromancer.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm sorry, Anna Kate. My situational awareness is not on point today. It's not.
No, that's alright. I really did not tell you what I was planning to do. Yeah. I am going to... Oh.
I could have measured wrong, but I thought you could get 5 more than that with your. You have 40, right?
I have 45.
Well, oh,
But-
45.
Yeah, but I've already done 90 feet at this point.
Oh, okay. You're right. You counted better than me. Me no
yeah,
math.
I guess I am gonna dash to get right up in her face and like dare her to try to
Okay.
cast a spell at Sim again.
Alright, so you rush right up to her. Anything else?
No, there's nothing else I can do.
Alright, so for her turn, she shifts her focus to you.
Yeah.
And she is going to... She still can't move. So...
Oh, she
Well, she
can't?
can.
Well, she doesn't want to take damage. She did not expect you to
Wait,
get
she
that.
can forgo her action and disengage. We're okay with this.
No, I think she can actually take down Anna Kate if she rolls well enough. So she is going to summon more necrotic energy. As she-
Oh yeah, ranged spell attack.
the nice thing about these is they are ranged or melee. Wow.
Oh wow, that's rough.
What?
So,
Ah.
like, what? This bullshit? Ah!
Stealing a trick from my book.
Ah! Yeah, exactly. She took the gunner feat.
You're supposed to roll with disadvantage.
This is bullshit. So 15 necrotic on the first hit. Not a very good hit.
Wait.
21
She
versus
hit me?
AC, I assume would hit you, right?
Okay, yeah. Hey, I don't see the rolls.
Oh, is it not showing
I don't
rolls?
either.
Yeah.
No, it's
yeah.
never shown
All the other
hers,
enemies,
it
but
showed
hers
the
hasn't.
others.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
So 15 you said?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
thought you were
Alright.
being secretive, Lou.
No, that was just me. Not showing
You were like,
rolls.
she rolled a 20, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
Oh, no, she's not. I swear, it's not cheating. Alright, so yeah, you took 15 necrotic. Second attack, nope, completely miss. And third one would completely miss as well.
Interesting. When you show the rolls, she misses.
So she only hits you once for 15, which is a pretty crappy roll. Alright, this
Happy with
guy
that.
down here is gonna... what's he gonna do? I think he's just gonna keep
So
dodging.
sad.
He's so sad.
The shadow
Uh,
his whole thing is
He's watching
like-
his weapon
Shame.
smolder.
Yeah. This guy sees Beryl does not have a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gonna
He's
come
gonna
up
try and
this way.
pulverize her. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you little asshole. I'm
Don't you
totally
have
gonna
that
try
for
and punch him. I'm totally
She's
gonna try and punch
Warcaster.
him.
Are you a
Isn't she a
warcaster?
Warcaster?
Yep. Yep.
Alright, so then you
I
can
am.
react with
You can-
a spell if you
Yeah.
want.
Let me
Thorn
look here. It's probably gonna be Thorn Whip, but let me just check here because I changed out a spell on our last ASI or cantrip.
Okay.
I want to try this one because this is kind of new to me. Frostbite.
Alright, so you fire at him. It is a con save, but we'll see how
Oh
he
yeah,
does.
he's probably pretty good at this. I'm sorry, I just wanted to try it because I haven't used it since I switched it out.
Oh, natural 1.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Ooh.
So he takes
and
11
disadvantage on the
cold.
next weapon attack.
Yes.
Disadvantage. Mark your
He's feeling
reaction.
kind of stiff and cold.
Yeah, mark your reaction, and
I'm
he
looking on
is gonna do some stabby. Well, I guess he'll shield bash on the disadvantage. Why not?
Nope.
Miss, then stabby. Ooh,
Ow,
22
yeah.
probably got you.
Bye.
You
Bye,
take
everybody.
10 piercing, so you're
Yeah.
down, and he is actually going to attack you again while down.
Reasonable.
Oh.
He's going for the confirm. He saw you. Get
Yeah.
back up. Crit. Ooh. Well, it's not
Wow.
a crit anyway. So
I think it is. I'm prone.
Yeah. Well, you're unconscious, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
So you get 2 death save fails.
Ooh.
That is it
Scary.
for him. Barrel.
I got it.
Oh, and you have another level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Do you
I'm
yell
lucky.
out? Does Katraka yell out? I got
I'm
it.
like, I'll get him back up. Don't worry about it. Finish off that guy.
Whack-a-mole.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I really want to help Sim, but if you say you've got him,
I can't see you on the turn order, but it's you, then Sim, then me.
Yeah,
right?
it's Barrel.
yeah,
Barrel
it's because when I
is-
rolled my initiative, I was a snake, and he removed that token, so it's
Yeah,
weird.
no,
Actually, it is Barrel's turn now.
It is.
Yeah.
I am going to cast. Oh gosh, I was going to do this on the Necromancer. I don't know if it'll be as effective on the Gladiator. Maybe I need to just. Oh
You
gosh.
mean the Twilight Madman? How dare you? He's not.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
didn't just reskin Gladiator.
The armored zombie. How about that?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, fudge. Okay. I hate everything. I really want to. Okay. Katraka says he has you, so instead of a heal, I am going to attack. But all of my plans were to go after the necromancer and help Anna Kate, and now
He could fail.
He has a 15.
Yeah, he could fail one death save on his turn and be gone.
right.
Come on.
I realized that.
Oh,
on,
whose turn
edge
is
of your
next?
feet.
Oh, fuck. Okay, all right, forget it.
You don't have. You're not high enough
You got
level
30
celestial warlock to
seconds.
have that.
I'm
Come
gonna
on, gambling is
don't
awesome.
do that,
You don't
Lou.
want high stakes? High
because
stakes.
everyone talks on everyone else's turn and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my staff of healing. She's gonna take the staff of healing off her
Aw.
back,
Okay.
I love
and
making high stakes.
I'm so sorry, Anna Kate. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I got this.
All right.
Love gambling. No one likes
Where's
no one here
the
likes gamble?
See,
I mean,
I'm totally
honestly,
using.
she's probably just gonna stun the necromancer.
Yeah.
Necromancer does not have good.
When you
Alright.
you say it, when you say it, it looks like it wasn't my idea. See,
I also jinxed it.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait a second. What?
So
Okay.
you-
First off, it won't be a spell slot because it's staff of healing. Second off, ignore the higher level cast because I totally picked 5th level. I don't know why it upcast.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's 5
okay.
charges. Let me run the 5 charges.
everyone is healed for 15. Is that what that is?
Well, everyone within 30 or everyone within 60 feet of me,
Okay. So you all gain 15 health.
and that was an action. And I don't think I have a bonus action.
All right.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
so-
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. Let me confirm here. Bonus action. Oh, I do have my cunning action. But yeah, I don't have a lot going on here. I am going to move toward the necromancer 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And since I have my bonus action, I will go ahead and dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so that is my turn. Go ahead.
Sim, you're up. Well, you're
Well.
prone, but you're awake, and you see this guy standing over you, getting ready to stab you again.
Fine, I'll get up from prone. And this time I'll go ahead and try to melt the Twilight Madman's face with some Eldritch Blast. Off my butt.
So one of them would hit
Yeah,
for
7 force damage.
7 and push him. You gonna push him?
Yep, I'm gonna push 10.
Alright. So he looks wounded.
Oh, by the way,
that
I'm
hit.
removing the used reaction from my token. It didn't come up automatically because I'm not in the turn order with this token.
Oh, right.
Alright.
Katraka.
I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on the Man. So he needs to make a Dex save, please.
Nope, he fails. So he is engulfed with fire, taking 16.
All right, and that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Anna Kate.
all right. I will take an attack with Shadow Strider. 15.
15 would strike.
All right, I will indeed attempt to stun her.
Alright. So she takes
DC
13.
15.
Tries to make a save versus con. And she is stunned.
Nice.
And I lean in close as she's standing there stunned and say, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to be calling you Elodie while I do this. And
That's creepy. Oh man.
Actually, that's
Awesome.
pretty dark. Yeah.
I love it.
punch.
Alright, so you give her
Oh wow.
Ooh,
punch for
love it.
15, 21, 22. Alright, she would go down.
Nice.
He wasn't even marked as wounded. I love it.
Oh, yeah, she was wounded. Sorry, I forgot to mark.
Oh my gosh! All this time I thought she was barely half health. I love it. Okay. Fantastic.
That's my
Okay.
bonus action attack.
Oh, he's gonna make sure she stays down.
Alright, you punch her again on the ground. She's still dead.
It is what her zombie did too.
Necromancers get back up.
True.
I'll start running back the other way.
I think there might need to be another necromancer around though for that.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. They can do
True.
some weird stuff.
Very true. Yeah.
Alright, at this point, this guy is going to poof somewhere. You don't see where he goes.
Not good.
But he leaves his chain behind.
He did leave his chain behind, yeah.
We have a new chain weapon.
You have a new chain
As
weapon.
it cools down.
This guy is going to rush back up, attempting to give you more exhaustion levels.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Nope.
That'll miss.
So he misses with the first. 25.
That'll hit.
Stabs you for
I'm still
10.
up.
And 13 would miss. Alright, that's it for him. Sim. Or no, sorry, Beryl. What are you doing?
Oh, barrel. Okay. Gosh. I will probably thorn whip him. Let me see. Is thorn whip 30 or 60? I mean, I'll move.
It's
Let me just do
30.
this. I'm going to move forward 35, 10, 20, 30. And then I'll thorn whip him. Yeah, I'm going to thorn whip him and try and pull him away from them.
Whoosh.
And
Alright.
try and do a little damage and not spend any more spells.
Alright, you send a thorn whip out at him. Whoosh. Yeah, 19 would strike. I don't think he's gotten used his parry once. 14 piercing and pull him 10 feet. He's still up. Anything else?
I will do a bonus action. Let's see, what have we got here? I'm gonna do healing word, level 3 on them. All of my some aspects of my macros disappeared. The part where I can specify the target has disappeared. But anyway, that's on Sim.
So Sim, you would gain 12, feeling much better, though still pretty wounded. Sim, what do you want to do?
Well, Eldritch Blast is my bread and butter, so let's try to finish this thing. Ooh, those might not be very good hits.
2 would miss, but you would strike with the first one.
Alright.
7, oh, he is very wounded, but still up.
Let's see. What am I doing? I still have a bonus action. Is it worth it?
Get him away from you, yes. Put him next to me. Anything to keep you up. No more exhaustion for you. It's good for the party.
Well, alright. I'll spend my bonus action to heal myself for a little bit more.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna push him.
Hey, that doubled my hit points.
That's really a good roll too, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's all for me.
That's like better than spell slot rolls that we do.
Suddenly,
Yeah, well.
a creature would step out of the shadows nearby.
Right behind Sim.
Right behind Sim.
That feels threatening to
Of
me.
course.
Barrel's on guard. I know, but still, you're in trouble and
Katraka, what do you want to do?
Can you describe that creature a little bit?
Yes. So the creature that steps out of the shadows is a strange, hairy-looking creature that's kind of gaunt and hunched over, as if it's been drained many, many times by necrotic energy. If you have knowledge arcana, you would know what it's called, and you would know the stuff that I have written there.
I don't, so I'm
Oh,
not
we're
gonna read it.
trained?
Yeah,
I'm just
if
gonna
you're
try to-
trained.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna try to finish off the man. So again, dex save.
Okay. So it or he makes a dex save, attempting to avoid your fire. He would fail, taking
Takes
18. And seared, he falls.
All right. I'm gonna say like, Sam, watch out! There's something else here. And then, can you specify on the map for me? Where is the chain that was left behind?
It's on the square here where he used to be.
So I'm gonna move that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Have you dropped your spell?
I'm not dropping the spell yet. I'm not doing that until the moment I pick up the chain.
Gotcha.
I'm not adjacent, right? I'm still like 1 square off from being adjacent.
Yeah, so it's this square here, so you're 5 feet
okay.
up. Or 10
Yeah, so I'll do it next turn.
And a Kate.
Yep,
You see this as well. Creature kind of stepping out of the shadows to the north.
Yeah. We'll move 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oops, sorry. And measure. And nope. Mute. Yep. I will teleport.
Alright.
30 feet. 5, 15, 20, 30. I do know what this thing is, so I know that it can shadow teleport.
Are any of us carrying lights?
I don't think you have lights out right now, no.
I rely too heavily on.
I mean, the area is, it's not well lit because it's the Shadowfell, but you can kind of see around. It's like dimly lit, the whole area.
I think Katraka and I don't know. I think a couple of our party might
really care about that sort of thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
I was
Kate,
thinking that we had people that didn't have dark vision, so.
Eris, I think, needs
Yeah.
light.
is there anything
Yeah,
else? Well,
I'll,
no, you can see right now because it's not completely dark. It's just dimly lit because the Shadowfell
I was
is
just trying to figure
always
out if
dimly
there were
lit.
any light sources. That's all.
It's not nightfall yet. Alright, so that's it for Anna Kate.
I'll use my action to dash. No, to dodge. To dodge.
Okay. So that guy does something and leaves the battlefield. That guy's dead. The Mazel raises his hand and says, You are enemies to the cultists.
Ooh.
I do not wish
okay.
to fight. And he seems like he does not want to engage you. So we can drop out of combat at this point unless you all want to keep fighting.
No.
Okay.
Potential allies, great.
I tell Sim to go loot the body for the necromancer.
What language is he speaking?
That time... Well, actually, can he even speak common? That's a good question. Yes, he's speaking in common. Actually,
Okay,
that's
excellent.
all they can speak.
Good.
So he kind of looks at the group. He says, "You are all powerful. Not from here, though. The cultists attack our people. They're enemies to us, and apparently enemies to you as well."
Before I rejoin the group, I'm gonna drop heat metal and then collect the chain,
All right. So the
and then I rejoin the group.
heat metal kind of hisses out as you grab the chain and come back to the group.
I'm gonna hobble a few steps away and whoa, why is sorry, my mouse is going crazy. And keep an eye on the what is happening?
Sim is dancing around the battlefield to confuse the Mazel.
Beryl will pull 2 potions of healing out of the. Assuming that Reed is around and I can get to the bag of holding, I will hand Sim 2 potions of healing as just in cases. If he wants to take them now, that's fine, or hang on to them because of his condition. Yeah.
So the creature looks around and says, "It is not safe to stay. Accompany me to my lair, and we can maybe help you."
This is the second offer like that we've gotten, but I would seriously like to loot the necromancer's body.
Agreed. Go check her.
Give us a moment, yeah.
Burn it too.
This will
I
be
shout.
important.
All right.
I shout after you, Anakin. I'm like, burn it once you loot it. You
Yeah.
don't want to meet her again.
So the
I will hobble
necromancer-
over with my diminished speed.
Oh, how does Sim feel about this guy? I want to know based on his nat 20 roll. Or 25, because I guess there's no critical.
Well, he rolled a 9, unfortunately, because he's not feeling
I have
well.
disadvantage on things.
Oh shit! Oh.
So you can't get much of a reading. You two both run over, although Anna-Kate would obviously get there first.
Yep.
And Anna-Kate, you're searching.
Yeah,
So
sure.
the necromancer has, looks like 200 gold pieces of arcane components.
Ooh,
Very good.
She would also have a neat-looking spell focus that's like a bunch of bones kind of sewn together, making a weird-looking symbol. I don't know if you're interested in that, but that's
leaving it.
pretty much all she has. She does have looks like some kind of powdered gem.
Hey, that might be valuable.
Yeah, it's looks like it's crushed black pearl. You guess it's worth about 500 gold pieces.
Oh, I know what that's for. Are you guys putting that in your pockets, or do you want me to put it in the party inventory?
You can put it in the party inventory.
Yeah.
Do I?
The value. Sorry.
Go ahead.
What's the value on the crushed pearl?
Oh, here. I'll put it in. I'll copy paste it. I was writing for notes.
500 gold pieces.
500. Okay.
And then
Thank you.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know anything about her arcane focus?
Yeah, sure.
Probably not.
I mean, you'd guess it's just a normal focus, just one that's kind of customized for what she does. Did you say something, Katraka?
While this is happening, I say to the newcomer, friend, we will happily take you up on your offer. But aside from the body of the necromancer, what do you think we should do with these other bodies? Do you have any recommendations as somebody who obviously knows the area much better than the rest of us?
He says the energies of this place will take their bodies if left here. Though they could be useful to other necromancers as undead. Usually burning or hiding them would be a good course of action. We generally burn those of their kind we defeat.
All right. Let's if you think, I know it is not safe to stay here long, but we will not tarry, but I do think we should burn the bodies. That is what I was thinking as well.
If you want to burn the bodies, you have to use some kind of flammable, because you can't just like lighter someone up. It would take more to burn the flesh.
I think I have
Like if
some
you have
oil.
What's that called? An expectorant or
Accelerant.
accelerant? Yeah,
Accelerant,
you need an accelerant.
yeah.
So yeah, like
Beryl-
you could flask of oil or something like that. That would be fine.
Beryl has 2 flasks of oil. We don't have any in the party inventory, so I don't know if 2 is enough.
We
well, you
them into
could-
a pile.
Yeah, so if you pile them
we'll
and
pile them up.
put the 2 on, that'll probably be enough to burn them all.
Yeah.
So is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you pile them up, take a few minutes, and set them ablaze. The guy here would say one of them has escaped, so we should not dally.
Yeah, it's too bad we told them so much. So the pearl is worth 500. Okay, wow, nice.
Alright, Katraka says a small prayer over the burning corpses in Dwarven. He would tell you to follow him and start making his way into the rocks.
All right.
Or
We're
do you-
trusting this guy.
Yeah, the question is, do you want to trust him or do you want to go your own way?
I want to
I
trust him.
trust him. Okay, wait. Let me just see
well,
here.
give
I
me,
think I trust him more than I trusted the chick.
You can give me
That doesn't
an
mean I
insight
trust
check.
him, but. Oh yeah. Oh wow. She's not trained,
So
but I was.
you're a little iffy on him. You don't know. You might be a little suspicious. I mean, it's not like you think he's necessarily of malintent towards you or the group, but he does give you the heebie-jeebies.
There
a
might be
little.
secrets. There might be secrets. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I automatically was like, Beryl trusts him more than the last one, the chick that wanted us to go to her camp, but doesn't mean I'm fully like gonna let my guard down.
Alright, well, do you want to follow him, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, no, I think we do
following.
want to follow.
Yeah, we need
Cautiously,
information more than we
cautiously.
need to be conservative.
Okay.
And we need a
Well,
space
yeah.
for rest.
So
That too.
you would notice that normally, what you would normally expect from the bonfire, the light from it is actually halved. So it seems like
Okay.
light is extremely muted in this place.
Does it
too.
seem to burn and consume at the same rate?
Yeah, no, it's burning the same. It's just
Okay.
not giving off as much light as you would expect.
Okay. When we're walking along, can like, I don't know, Sim might want to do this, but can like we make small talk with the creature? Like
What do you want to
your
say to him?
village, your village close?
He says, we inhabit the caves in the northern part of the valley. He says
Caves,
it's-
good strong shelter. Yes.
Yes, it's about a 45-minute walk from here. We shouldn't be too
Human-
long.
Human types, like dark elf, not dark elves, because I know that's a different thing in this world. Human types like Shadar Kai elves that live in this world. They have cities.
Oh, yes. The elves have their empires. They huddle upon the relics of the Raven Queen to protect themselves from the drain of the Shadowfell.
Your tribe not need.
No, we are immune to its effects.
My tribe maybe need. Barrel's tribe maybe need. Maybe not good to say. If
Give me another insight check.
okay.
Anyone can do this.
And I'll kind of look around at like Sim and those he might need to jump in for like better conversing.
I'm not that good with disadvantage.
So-
Right, true, yeah.
You don't think he's being honest when he says the Shadowfell has no effects on him or his people.
Oh,
You
okay.
think he knows
Interesting.
that it does.
So they might, if we think that there might be some effect, even if lessened, then there might still be some protection where they live, or I don't know. I'm speculating. Never mind.
So
I think this is the player speculating. I don't think Beryl would. So never mind. So she would just babble on about like Shadowfell elf cities close by. Good friends with your tribe or no?
so he would say the Shadow Elves are no friends of ours. We keep to our own. Their people hunt us if they know we're close. So we are not friends with them.
Which way closest Shadow Elves tribe come from? And she'll like point where he came from a little bit, kind of very vaguely, kind of just gesture. But how far away? Which direction? How can we watch for bad Shadow Elves?
Give me a persuasion check.
I knew that was coming. I have no business doing this.
He says, "What is your name?"
This is Beryl.
He says, "I am Gyra. And what about your friends? Who are they?"
I am Katraka Middle Stringer.
Called Zim.
Dwarf and human.
This is
Half elven, but yes.
He looks to Anna Kate. And you?
Yes, my name is Kata.
Mmm.
He nods. He says, "Kata, Sim, Katraka. You are tribe, yes?"
Beryl tribe.
That is interesting, but yes.
Yes, Barrel Tribe.
He nods. He says, "We are tribe as well. We perhaps can work together."
We would welcome aid against the cultists Do you know where the lord of them is situated?
He nods and he says their fortress, one of their fortresses, lies to the north of here in the valley. Terrible place, dangerous.
Unfortunately, it may be that that's where we have to go. But if there are other places where we can strike against them, before going there, that is certainly something we can discuss. First, though, we do need somewhere to rest and heal up.
He nods. He says, you will find safety at our camp, though your kind does not often do well in the wilds.
Yes.
The madness can take you. Not like
Madness
us.
not take us at your camp?
He says, it might. If you are weak, the madness could take you over time.
Tribe not weak.
Well,
I'm not weak, but just out of curiosity, how long do we have before this madness starts to affect us?
He says it's different for everyone.
Understood.
Those who are not of the Shadowfell do not do well when exposed to the void for too long.
That makes sense. Well, so it sounds like the only way to truly be protected against it would be to be near artifact of the Raven Queen, you said?
He nods. He says, for your kind, a relic of the Raven Queen. The Shatterkai also require this, though they are more resistant to the tug of the madness. You from he looks you over and he says, you are from another world, yes?
Yes.
He says, you will not do well over a long period. You should probably take solace within the embrace of the Raven Queen's relic.
We will.
Tribe had friend. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I say yes. We will take your advice. But sorry, Beryl, you were saying.
Tribe had friend who was servant of Raven Queen. Tribe respect Raven Queen, but also respect all features of this realm. Tribe just here to find friends.
The Raven Queen does not care for Mazel. Our people are enemies to hers. We have no love for the Shadow Elves. But maybe Tribe could help us against the cultists, even if not friends to the Raven Queen.
Tribe definitely not friends to... Wait. Who are cultists? She's like all on a roll, but then she's like, wait, who are these?
I believe some of Shadow Elves are among cultists who hate Measle.
He says the followers of the Shadow.
Oh yes, then Tribe not like these. Tribe here because Tribe fight these. Tribe fight Shadow Lords in Gaian, and Tribe's friends expelled to Shadowfell as a result.
He says the Vidian Empire is an ancient empire of the elves that has stood since their kind first came to the Shadowfell. But the Shadowfell does not belong to them. They are conquerors. They are conquerors of this place, and they do not belong. It is only by the grace of the Raven Queen that they have been able to become so powerful here. And so by this point you're approaching a cave, and he says, please keep your weapons away. My people are not used to alliances with your kind. And no using magic either.
Tribe maybe want to use magic, but maybe Tribe can
offensive magic.
Sorry.
Well,
yeah.
You rely on magic to heal.
Right. Tribe make magic themselves.
Give me a persuasion check. He seems a little bit He seems a little bit nervous when you say that. He says, no magic. Magic is tricky. Magic can do many bad things. No using magic while in the cave. You must agree.
Fair enough.
He nods.
And I look at the others and I kind of shrug.
Yeah, I didn't see the rolls, and I'm away from my computer a second. I'm letting the dogs out, but I assume. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Was a
I'm not trained, so.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone with persuasion? I guess you have Sim, but he's not looking too good.
Reed.
I think Reed
Oh,
is
yeah,
pretty
Reed.
high in
Yeah.
charisma, but
Alright,
he's
sure.
just
Reed
not
will
here
make
right
a
now.
check. Reed's like, hey, come on, you can trust us. I'm Reed.
I mean, he's pretty suave, so.
It's like, oh, who's this guy?
I mean, he did get Dinara, you know.
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, there's a little bit of a sparkle in his tooth. Ding! And the Mizel says, oh, all right, you must promise you will only use magic for good then, not against us.
Only on ourselves and only for healing purposes.
He nods and says, very well. So we are approaching the cave, but we're also kind of over. So do we want to stop here
Split
and
this up.
yeah, we can pick it up
Yep.
next time as you get to the cave to speak
See if
with
we
them
die in this cave or if this was a good idea.
and just fight everyone. Just take on like all the measle. All right, so let's do MVP votes.
Measles! It sounds like a disease, you know.
Yeah, it does. Very, very directly.
All right, I got 2 votes,
Ooh.
3 votes. All right, Anna Kate with 3 votes. You are MVP.
Yay!
Thank you.
Everyone
Who
was.
didn't vote for Anna Kate? What a jerk.
I mean, it's pretty much just Anna Kate. Yeah, I see what you did there.
So I'm sorry I wasn't able to take notes. Hopefully I will be not sick next week, and I will have.
No worries, I got you covered. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, you can always hop in at a different time. It's fun.
Yeah.
Inspiration!
But yeah, I'm gonna take some notes. But good job, everyone. I'll see
Yeah.
you all next time.
Thanks, Lou.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Take care.
Good night. I got a new puppy, Lou.
What?
I got a new puppy.
Oh, congrats.
I mean, she's like 5 years old, but
Is this what type of dog?
some sort of terrier mix. She's little.
Nice.
The funny thing is that like the shelter that I went to like look at a dog, the dog I was going to look at was like a American cattle dog corgi schnauzer mix. It was something really weird, and it was like 40 pounds or something, which is bigger than any dog I've ever owned. And I ended up going home with this terrier that totally chose me. She's 12 pounds. She's the smallest dog I've ever owned.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
But she's so sweet. How's your new pupper doing? You've had her a few months now, right? Couple?
Well, our one husky is about a year old. We've had him for like 7 or so months. He's good.
But you got one really recently, right?
Well, it's been a while now. We've had him since I want to say January, so we've had him a while.
Oh, okay. That has been a bit. Time flies.
Yeah, but he's doing good. He's a lot better behaved. He's not chewing up wires anymore, so that's always good. Still digging holes, so we don't keep an eye on him. But he's a character. He likes to high-five me. If my foot's sticking out, he'll like slap my foot with his paw. It's really cute.
I love it.
It's like I've not
That
seen a
sounds
dog do that before, so I was kind of taken aback. He just kind of stared at me and slapped my foot with his foot.
It's like, why are you not playing with me? Shouldn't you be playing with me? Dorp.
Hey. I think because I taught him shake, and now he just always wants to do shake. So he thinks when my foot's like, when I have my foot like out, he's gonna shake it. But yeah, he's doing well. He's
Oh, that's good. Sweet babies.
he is a character. Yeah, all the dogs are doing well. They're all characters. The other two are definitely better behaved, but he's still a ball of energy. They get they do wrestle a lot and bark at each other a lot, but I think at the end of the day they're all okay with each other.
Yeah.
They didn't used to be. They fought a lot more when he first got here. Like he even got a scar on his nose from one of them because he got bit.
Oh.
But now I think they're getting on a little bit better because he's calming down and figuring out his role in the pack.
Yeah. And it's hard when they've got tons of energy. That's really tough.
Oh yeah, I mean, my other dog used to be the same way. Oh wait, I just realized it's the 25th today.
It is.
Okay.
Monday.
Next game will be on the 1st.
What's the journal order? Is Barrel up soon? I feel like it's been a while.
Next is Barrel, yep.
That's what I thought.
After Katraka is Barrel.
I still have to write Thursdays. I took notes, but I haven't written anything yet.
Oh, I don't think Thursday has any new players, so there's no rush.
Okay.
Yeah, Barrel is next.
As long as Betha doesn't pop up tomorrow. But no, I think she came up a couple weeks ago and I gave it to Ian. Which, I mean, I'm fine with writing the journal, but if other people are like, yeah, give me the inspiration, I'm like, yeah, take it. Whether it's Donnie or Ian or whomever.
Yeah. Extra inspiration is always good.
Yeah. It's the 71st, and the egg is supposed to hatch on the 79th.
Where did you leave that egg?
Barrel's carrying it.
Oh. Well, that might be a bit complicated.
Well, she puts it in bag of holding, but she's checking it a lot, like, frequently.
Yeah, but I mean, then you'll have to deal with it in the Shadowfell, maybe.
Well, I mean, I would have loved that not to have coincided, but what choice did we have?
All you could really have done was left it with someone else to try to deal with.
Yeah, but I've been saving... Beryl has expertise in animal handling, and I've... Like, she's never used her expertise in animal handling. Like, I think it was, like, session 1, she tried to talk to a donkey to get some intel. And that was, like, the only time she's ever used her animal handling this entire campaign of 2 years. Like, she's, like, totally just been... She didn't even have expertise then.
Yeah.
That was, like, level 2. So, like, no, seriously, I've... In game, like, weeks and weeks and weeks. Out of game, like, a year and a half. I've been pumping up my animal handling and saving my inspiration for this wyvern. so that, like, leaving it with someone is just, like, anticlimactic.
Yeah. That's true. Well, you'll finally get to use it.
Hopefully, if it doesn't die in the Shadowfell.